everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Grim 86 Freedom First Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Johnny Doe, and it's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
I'm Kenny, this nigga.
and I'm Jamie. I'm surprised we didn't get as much of a reaction out of you that time, Kenny, because that was a long one from Johnny.
I'm trying to curb it. It just gets to the point where I'm just like, okay.
We just know what to expect already.
Now I'm just like, I'm waiting for it to be some ridiculous shit. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again for joining us. We are on, what is it, 7? Episode 7? Episode 7 of the Grim 86 First Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us once again. We really appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and start it off a little bit of free talk with you tonight. And I think Johnny, again, I think is going to start us off.
Yeah. Got a little one to bring up. It's just a little bit more proof that Taco Bell is the Bat's favorite.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's the Bat's favorite.
The Bat.
What? Okay.
You don't. Did
what
you,
is your
you
obsession
chill?
with
You
fucking
chill.
Taco Bell?
Shit,
I think Jamie
I
ruined
feel like
Did I
an
disclose it?
old
No, I
ass
didn't.
commercial's
Right.
coming up right now.
It is.
Here it is. We're waiting. Sorry, we're waiting.
When you said Bat and Taco Bell.
Yeah, let's do this right now.
Hold on, we got something messed up on our streaming settings here. We gotta make sure this is all squared away.
Stream it.
Yeah, there we go. Here it is. Okay, here it is, folks.
Right now at Taco Bell, you can
Holy shit.
Yes.
like a free Batmobile cup
Taco Bell, ladies and gentlemen, #1 Mexican food
or
restaurant.
a free Batwing cup.
Even the Batman agrees.
4 cups in all, free.
He's gonna talk right now.
And free
Watch.
cinnamon twists every time you buy a 32-ounce drink at Taco Bell. I want you to tell all your friends about me. I'm Batman.
Yeah! Taco Bell, bro.
There it is.
The Batman runs for the border, bro.
Yeah.
Are we all in agreement that Michael Keaton is the best Batman?
Okay.
Dude,
No.
Well,
wait.
Before we even get into that,
Okay,
Johnny,
go
I
ahead.
just
What?
I gotta say, man, that like I've never really gotten a chance to thank you for like going through all the effort to set this entire thing up every night.
You know what? And you'll never have to.
Oh my God, just fucking shoot me.
I'm Batman.
What the hell?
I am Batman.
All right,
Yeah,
sorry.
thanks, man, for setting up
Yeah,
for
sorry.
us.
We
We just stroll in here, sit down, and fucking talk. Johnny's doing all the work.
Oh, yeah.
So Michael
Wait.
Keaton, best Batman. You, Kenny, what were you saying?
Kenny was like, fuck everything.
His mind is still like, what the fuck just happened?
Why
know.
are you looking this shit up? That's what I
What
want
are
to
you talking
know.
about, bro?
What is your obsession
Bro,
with?
it's fucking Taco Bell, dog.
What is your obsession with fucking Taco Bell?
It's good. I had 5 tacos last night at the bar.
You ever go to YouTube?
Hashtag
That shit's crazy. You can find anything on there.
eat 'em up.
You can even
No,
find this
stop
podcast
fucking
called
doing
Grim 86 Freedom
Seriously.
First, and it's a bunch of trash. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a bunch of assholes sitting around talking about
Taco Bell
Fucking Taco Bell.
and Batman.
Yeah, man. Seriously.
Grim 86. Batman's
Okay,
favorite
stop
podcast.
doing that voice. No.
I'm Batman.
Oh, God.
Where is she?
So Michael Keaton, is he?
So me
What
and
do
Jamie were talking about this actually before. Jamie thinks he did a really good job as Batman, but not as the Bruce Wayne character. Right?
That was my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because like as Batman, all right, but then as Bruce Wayne, he wasn't cocky enough to be Bruce Wayne. He was a little too.
Yeah.
His humility level was a little too high. You know what I mean? He walked into that room where that reporter was like talking shit about all these statues and shit that he's collected from around the fucking world.
Yep.
And she's like, "Whoa, some sort of megalomaniac. Why would
Yeah.
you need to have all these things?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't know. Must be some kind of a weirdo. You know, I don't even know."
Yeah.
And lo and behold, that was him the entire time. But Christian Bale is like, "Oh, well, maybe me and my whores are just gonna buy the hotel, and
We're
you
just
can
gonna
go
get
fuck
off the
yourself."
fucking helicopter
Yeah,
together.
like and nobody gives a shit, right? Like
Sweet.
he was a cockier Bruce Wayne. I kind of think that's what the billionaire Bruce Wayne
A
is
little bit more of
supposed
the
to be.
origins, though,
Let's
right?
get some
it's Batman
tables
Begins.
together. Let's get some tables together.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Well, I own this restaurant.
So go fuck yourself. Yeah, exactly.
Best Batman, hands down, Lego Batman.
No.
Dude, from what I understand, like I haven't seen the Lego movie or
Batman
Lego
animated.
Batman, but I understand that
I'm with Johnny.
Batman
Yep.
is the Lego Batman was amazing, from what I heard.
Yo,
all the
that
Lego
movie
movies.
is fucking dope. I'm sorry. Lego Batman is dope.
Doesn't he only like? He's like, I only like black. The pieces, like the Lego bricks.
Why you gotta be black?
Yeah.
They're only. I only come in black or something like that.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's fucking funny.
All right, who's got some other free time?
No, we're still on Batman.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, you guys said animated Batman,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's my favorite one is the animated
Yeah,
Batman.
we've talked about this before.
Kevin Conroy,
Yeah,
the voice of Batman.
right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did Batman in the. No, we did actually talk about this already.
Yeah.
He did the voice of Batman even in the
Beyond.
the VR one, the VR game that is like recent for PlayStation.
He should do every Batman, even the fucking the full length movies.
Voice over him.
Yeah,
Just voice over whoever
I
the actor
disagree
is.
because-
You know what? That's like James Earl Jones did for Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those turned out pretty good.
Yeah, but the
I think
actor that
Christian
played Darth
has
Vader
the
was
voice
pissed.
down a little bit better, though.
Christian Bale, like a lot of people gave a lot of people gave shit for his voice, his Batman voice, but I like it because it's guttural and it's like intimidating.
Yo, it just gets worse though.
Each one of
every
the three.
one, yeah. It just gets
the
to
first
the point
one's
where
really good. I actually watched last night.
The
and it was
last
good.
one, he's just like, you're like,
He
what?
sounds like a bad South Park character.
I did
Yeah.
not. I did not like Bane's voice.
No. He sounds like a
Bane's
retarded
voice was
Yoda
fucking
or something.
awesome.
Bane's
No,
voice
dude,
is like
Bane sounded like he was doing a bad impression of Sean Connery the entire
Yeah, I
time.
love that. That was awesome. You
I
had this
hated
big ass dude with that
Could not.
voice.
Did not like it at all.
Darkness scares
Darkness, you
Darkness.
say? Oh, follow me.
No.
Like it just seems he sounds like Deckard. He sounds like Deckard Cain from Diablo 2. Like if you guys ever played that
No.
shit,
No.
Dude, fucking
Exactly.
stay a while and listen. Like it's just like what the fuck? Like, get outta here.
sights.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of like vaudeville kind of how his voice was, like vaudeville.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what that word is.
Vaudeville? You don't? Okay, whatever.
You're saying vaudeville?
V.
Vod.
Vaude.
Yeah, it's like
Bill.
old timey, like
Yeah.
song and dance kind
Yeah.
of.
Oh, look it's the picture show.
Okay. Okay, I get you. So yeah, old timey.
Fuck you guys.
No, that makes
No, it's
you
cool.
had to explain it to me. Sorry, like fuck. I know what you're talking about though.
I'm gonna fucking
That kind of
hit
old timey
you.
shit?
No.
No, like Camptown Races sing this song, dude.
Yeah.
Camptown
okay.
Racists.
Yeah.
It's Camptown Lady, but I mean,
Oh.
I guess it was.
No,
they-
Camptown Racist.
they
I thought he
were
said
races.
Get down
Camptown
on
Lady
it.
right, is the
Oh,
name of the song.
This is
but
just
it's-
Yeah,
wandering.
but
Yeah,
those-
yeah,
Okay.
all right. Yeah, we can move
Whatever.
on. We can. It's a
The
jump.
point
Fuck you,
is that
freedom.
fucking Taco Bell is legit because the bat
not-
likes it.
It was a jumping off point.
Come on
Really, is
now.
what it was. But that's fine.
There's absolutely no truth in advertising on that one.
love the tacos.
Oh God damn it! Who's got next? What do we got today? What do we got for our
What else
viewers?
do we got here?
Do the downhill, man.
Do you want to do that right now?
Yeah.
You wanted to open up with that
One of my favorite things in the world is a longboard.
All right.
Yeah, I love longboarding. I've had a couple of.
Why does it look like that dude's
It
taking
looks like
a
he's
piss?
pissing
I know
in
it
a koi
kind
pond.
of does.
He's
It kinda
pissing.
does.
He's pissing in a koi pond.
Do you guys?
This is the start.
Yo, what?
Is he really though?
No,
Oh, okay, I was like, okay. Should we? Do I need to fast
Should've
forward?
just sold it
Do I need
right
to fast
there.
forward?
no.
You're like, yeah, he is.
Check
Fucking
this out.
watch
This
your
guy.
freedom.
This guy is hauling ass down
No, that guy
Yeah,
looks like he's
we're gonna do
Colorado
about
mountain.
to piss.
We're gonna do it
70
with
miles an hour.
no. What's it called? No sound.
No
that way we don't get any
sound.
fucking bullshit.
Oh.
Venom.
Check this out, though. Yeah, boy. It's one of my favorite things. I've only gotten up to. about,
Oh fuck, dude, he's going fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's going 70.
70 miles an hour. Are you kidding me?
I've only gotten to about 30 miles an hour.
How's he not have the speed wobbles?
Because the way his board is designed, and,
Batmobile goes a lot faster.
and his truck system and his wheels. I mean, his board is probably really, really stiff.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I love.
He's going fast.
One
dude.
rock.
This is one of the things I
wish
love.
I know. That's
One
what I'm
I
saying.
love watching
rock.
these videos, and I love skating.
Hey, you know they had to sweep that road before he did that.
No,
right?
no. Those wheels, they're fat and they're like soft, so they pick up a lot of speed.
Yeah.
And when
They can go over
yeah,
shit,
when you
yeah.
when you
One
ru-
rock.
when you run over shit, it's like nothing.
If I had a pocket
But check this
full of
out, man.
rocks.
He
How does he
yeah,
slow
right there. You
down?
see him?
Ooh, yeah.
You can
Well,
air brake. You
he's-
can air brake.
yeah,
like
he's
you
gonna
just stand up,
slide
put
out.
your arms out.
No. He's gonna put his hand down and he's gonna kick his back leg out, and he's gonna slow down when he comes around a corner.
This is crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
Jesus.
Dude, this is the feeling
That's crazy.
of doing this is so
I've done it
Awesome.
on bikes.
Holy
BMX
shit.
bikes riding
Yeah.
down some crazy hills.
Yeah.
It's
I've never
nuts.
been 70 miles an hour though.
Wait,
You
what?
fucking
And it
Yeah.
starts
out of your
getting
mind?
squirrely, and you're like, oh
yeah.
shit.
God.
Right
but,
here, watch,
but who's
watch.
following him though to get
Somebody in a
and why are
vehicle.
there sparks coming off his?
They have metal like things.
You
on
have to
there.
have like steel on your hands, or else you're
Maybe it's a motorcycle following him. Maybe.
no. It will literally burn through. The road will burn through your gloves.
So is he getting followed by like a bike or it can't be a car?
Yeah, it's a car behind him.
There's no way a car's taking those turns at fucking 70 miles an hour, bro. I can tell you that right
They're
now.
not
That's why I said it
fast.
might be a motorcycle.
It has to be.
Oh,
a
maybe.
bike. Yeah.
I don't know.
Bet you it's the bat cycle.
Oh my fucking god.
God
Are you
damn it,
serious
Johnny.
right now?
Oh, I love this. Look at watch.
You just like looking at his ass.
dude, right there. Boom.
Oh wow.
Styling, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, it's gonna end right now, and then it's gonna show him do another slide. Hold on, let's watch the next slide. Right here.
Yeah. I feel like we have all day for this.
Dude, I could watch this for hours.
Yeah, we could tell.
This is the most boring
I love
shit
this.
ever.
It's not boring. It just
You got to get a new hobby. Yeah. You
why?
Dude,
Why does he
it's
need
so
a new
much
hobby?
fun,
That's
dude.
cool.
Yeah, it's like
cool.
It's like you're
I'm digging it.
flying.
All
Like
right.
you're flying. Like you like to drive.
I guess because
you like
you've
to
done
drive
it,
fast,
you've done
right?
it before. So yeah.
It's kind of like the same.
I like to drive fast, but I don't like to watch other niggas driving fast. There's a difference. No.
Wait, you don't?
No.
You don't like
Oh
racing?
man,
Really?
dude,
You
I watched.
You don't like to see people do donuts and
I've
shit?
gotten
No,
caught.
that's stupid as shit.
I've
No.
gotten caught
Well, that's not
watching
driving fast.
Yeah.
fucking street racing videos of the people that drive the car that my old car that
I would
fucking blew
also.
up.
I was really thinking about. I wonder what video you destroyed
No.
when you closed one.
Oh,
'Cause
I don't know which one
we're
it
not
was.
gonna know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't mean to do that.
No,
do,
so
you,
wait,
do you know which one it was?
No, I have no
No.
idea.
You're
So-
talking about like legal street races, right? Not
No.
like the fucking like
No.
at a track somewhere.
No.
Oh, wait, go to the first
Correct.
one real
I'm
quick.
talking about
Just go to the
illegal
first
street
one real
racing.
quick.
Right.
Just for me real
That
quick.
I can watch.
First one.
Very first. That's the longboarding one.
Okay, so then I know which one it is.
It was the Taco Bell, and then this is the Great
The
White.
most important one didn't get deleted, so we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you wanna text me which one it was, or?
No,
can you
we're
just
all
tell me?
good.
All right. Okay.
So you guys ready to go into this next craziness?
Yeah. You guys want to get on the freedom topic number one?
No,
No.
the video we're on right there.
We want to get into this first.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No.
So
Oh god.
why the fuck
This
would you
dude.
be in a fucking kayak in the fucking ocean fishing? It's just fucking insanity.
I've actually done that.
I feel
Very
like
too
but
small
that
of a
was
vessel.
pre-knowing.
small.
Yeah, that was.
Now you
Of
know.
course you have.
You're in the know.
I am not gonna go into
Knowledge.
fucking kayak
Yeah.
anymore.
Let's play this
Fuck
real quick,
that.
Jamie. Let's let the folks at home, the freedom fighters, understand why we do not go in the water. What is this little kayak gonna fucking do?
You need counseling.
I mean, what, dude? This little kayak against this fucking
Oh.
shark.
I seen a fin.
Look at this fuck.
Oh my god, dude! That
Are
thing
you
is as big as a
fucking
kayak.
crazy, bro? Look at these. Aren't even the kayaks that you like sit in. These are the kayaks that you like balance on top of. What the fuck, dude?
And,
And this is just a baby.
It's just circling them, huh?
Yeah. This torpedo of
Like,
death.
Look at them. Look at
is
them. They're
just
like,
fucking
oh, it's
cruising around.
crazy. It's a
waiting,
shark.
waiting to breach the hull of this fucking
he's
little
probably
thing.
he's testing it. He's probably pushing
Yeah.
it around.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Seeing what soft
Yeah,
part
he's-
he can bite into.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang-
dangle your
Dangle
foot.
your toe, right? Let's see what
dangle
happens
your
here.
foot. Let's see.
Dude, what is wrong with people, man?
This is why you conceal carry in
Look
the
out-
ocean.
right?
Straight up. I would
Look how close
shoot
they are
a
to the
goddamn
shore,
shark.
too, dude. Look at this fuck.
Is that his second one?
No, it's
I
the
don't
same
know.
one. It's the same
Oh
one.
my
No.
god! I would have
Jesus
shot. I would have
Christ.
murdered a shark.
Dude, I don't think I could stay
Fuck
calm.
this.
I would like jump in the
shit.
water and try to swim away. as
No,
fast as I
you
could.
would
Why?
not.
You would die.
I know.
I'd paddle boat.
Because
my
I would
ass away.
panic
Because I would
die.
fucking panic. That's why.
Oh my god, look at this shit.
Damn.
Dude.
They
No
should have
thanks.
stabbed it. I would have stabbed it.
Go
Oh,
away. Go
fuck, yo.
away.
And that's where you shit your
Stay the
pants
fuck
right
out of the
there.
water, freedom
Yeah,
fighters.
Oh
I
my
went.
God.
I went kayaking in Capitola.
No. No.
Yeah, dude. Went kayaking in Capitola
We're good, James.
for like
On this
2 hours.
Yeah. Oh, look
We
at
saw
this
dolphins. We saw.
Jesus.
We saw seals. And yeah,
Wait, that
was
goes
pretty-
on for
shit. And I
damn
feel
near
like the
7
white
minutes?
shark saw you.
Wait, hold on.
I'm sure he did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
that,
like almost
that
6 minutes
video's
long.
for like 7 minutes.
Yeah,
right?
that's cool. Yeah, we just
yeah,
wanted to get the
5:42.
point
No,
across.
I'm just saying they sat there.
Oh
for
yeah,
that long.
ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
And then who
Yeah, what
knows
are
how
they
long
gonna
it
do?
started before it? I saw another video too earlier, and it actually had a guy on his same kind of kayak, and he was fishing, and the white shark hit it and knocked him into the water. That guy was scrambling. He got back up on top, and you just see him, his paddles, his fishing gear, everything's in the water, and he's just sitting there like. Just freaking out, like, oh my god, I almost just died. And I was like, that's why you don't go in the fucking water.
This is why you stay out of their house.
It brings, I think we're going to need a bigger boat and a whole new perspective on this shit. Black-eyed devils, man.
So you're basically
Fucking soulless fucks.
So you're gonna watch Shark Week with me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You got to learn your enemy, bro. You got to
know thy enemy.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to start eating shark whenever I go get seafood to help handle this fucking problem. I'm going to take it upon myself.
That's illegal.
No, you can buy Mako.
shark.
You can buy Mako shark.
I don't care what
Shark fin soup? They have
No,
that.
no,
actually,
shark fin soup is illegal.
Yeah.
Is it?
But
Fuck yeah.
yeah, but that's overseas. But you can still get shark at restaurants.
Yeah, you can
My
get
bad.
Mako
I
shark.
don't think you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You can.
Yeah, and I'm going to eat the fuck out of it.
I'm gonna Google it
Why you got to be so fucking against my...
because I'm pro shark.
No.
What?
That's just stupid talk.
They're the black people of the sea.
No, they are not. They're white.
That is not even. That cannot
That was
even.
stupid.
Yeah, all dangerous and shit.
Right? White people are all scared of them for no
You
reason.
can't go into their neighborhood without
You
getting
can't even
killed.
lock your kayak doors. What the fuck are you talking about, Kenny?
Hide your
Oh
purse.
my God.
Hide your wife in your purse.
It just got racist on this show. That's funny.
Hide your paddles. Here come the white shark.
the white sharks. The white
Black
sharks are
sharks. Yeah, that's a
coming.
new breed we haven't found yet. I think they're all in the waters off of Rwanda.
Off of Rwanda.
Okay, let's go.
Wakanda.
What else we got?
What the fuck is Rwanda?
I don't know.
He's,
Just making up shit.
Kenny, he tried. Okay, he tried. Dude, come on, give him credit. He tried.
Yo,
He's trying to speak your language.
that-
your
Yeah,
comic book
okay,
language.
Monsantos. Should we go? Should we continue?
the studio today is hot as fuck, by the
Yeah,
way.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
hot
Hotter
as
than
balls.
fuck.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
extra greasy on fucking film.
I know. I look. I'm a little pink actually. In color. We're not going to be in color, but
It's because you're raw, dog.
I'm raw dog.
He likes raw dog in it.
You're like
What's
a raw dog, like a hot dog. Can I get a hot dog?
What do you guys think? You guys, anyone else got a free talk? You guys want to
Yeah,
move into
Kenny
the?
does, doesn't he?
Kenny,
Yeah.
Kenny, you had something to say?
My free talk. So are we doing it? Okay. So the first one that I'm gonna do is so over 4th of July week, because it fell in the middle of the week, which made it a weird ass week. There was 149 people shot in Chicago.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, I heard about that.
Didn't see anything on the news about it.
Nope.
Nothing.
But if there was an AR-15 involved in a mass shooting, we would have heard all the fuck about that. one.
Was it
Yeah.
stopped by a good guy with a gun?
Nope.
No.
Oh, also.
No, David
also-
Hogg just talked about it, so we were good. We were
God
safe.
damn it.
We were safe.
Well, usually it's either because it didn't have an AR-15 or a concealed carry person stopped it. That's why we don't hear about it on the media.
And the fact that
usually
it's
that's why.
Chicago.
Yeah,
And
no one cares about
Yeah,
White
that.
there's
people
also
don't
that.
care.
Inner city.
Don't care.
Yeah,
Also
inner
that.
city. No.
Yeah, it's an inner city. Nobody cares about it.
Yeah,
Chicago,
like
highest gun-related crime city.
Yeah,
but
hey,
in one weekend, that's insane.
But they have the strictest freaking gun laws. Yeah, that's working out great for you guys.
Yeah,
Gun control works.
Yeah.
Hashtag gun control works.
if I had it my way, I'd be rocking an AR, just going to the grocery store like an open carry fucking asshole.
Exactly.
Piss off everyone, including the conservatives.
I wonder how many white people died that weekend in Chicago.
Hashtag look it up.
Not enough, apparently.
I guess that's more racist than anything else said today.
Right?
I went to Chicago once.
Did you?
Yeah, I almost got mugged
I've
trying to
been
buy
there, too.
weed. It was crazy.
Why were you trying to buy weed in Chicago?
Well, I mean, first of all, I was in Chicago, so I didn't have.
That makes no sense.
I didn't have any weed on me.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I needed to get some.
So was this recently?
No, this is fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah, so his statute of limitations is good. He's good.
10 years ago, you were in Chicago trying to buy weed.
Yeah.
Huh?
That wasn't smart.
What
no,
part of Chicago were you
I
in?
know that now. Oh, I don't know.
You weren't like in downtown Chicago, were you?
I mean, we took the blue line to get there. Like, it was pretty downtowny. I don't know.
Dicey.
Yeah, it was dicey. It was.
Sketchy as fuck.
It was.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, okay, so my experience being in Chicago, I fucking loved it. The buildings go up to the goddamn stratosphere because they don't have fucking
Tell the
earthquakes
story
around
of
there.
the fucking you buying weed, man.
So they like. So here's how it went down. We find this guy on the street, and he's like, "Hey, you boys need some tree?" And I'm like, "Well, as a matter of fact, yeah, we do." And he's like, "Oh man, you guys look like a couple of Chi-Town boys." And I was like, my socks literally say SoCal, and I'm wearing a motocross jersey.
And
like,
you're from NorCal.
You think that I am? You think that I'm a Chi-Town boy? Like straight up. So he was
set you up.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
totally
set you up.
No, I look back on it the day after, and I was like, God,
you were
damn it.
dressed entirely fucking wrong to be in Chicago.
I was dressed like a fucking tourist. Kenny.
Exactly.
So
looking
it's
up
what
at
happened.
the buildings and shit.
Yeah, just like, oh my God, they're so.
Did you have a
tall.
Hawaiian shirt on with that and a camera around your neck?
No, I probably should have though, with a fucking safari hat
And a big fucking target on your back.
But yeah. Anyway, it didn't plan out. It didn't pan out the way we wanted it to. The guy was gonna take our money and then go somewhere and then get the weed and come back. And we were like, well, we're not gonna give you the money until we see the weed. And he's like, oh, all right, so you guys aren't gonna give me any money. And we're like, well, I mean, not until you have weed. And then he's like, all right, hey. And he calls this other guy over, like starts, and we're like, all right, we're getting the fuck out of here. We all fucking just left. Like it was scary, dude.
Sketch.
Yeah, it was fucking
fuck
scary.
that.
He started calling another guy. Don't even know if he knew the guy.
Right?
You were gonna get shot.
We were in like it wasn't like a dark alley or something, but it was a shady area. Anyway, we got back into where there were lights, and then we just left and didn't never look back.
Justice is always vigilant.
It was fucking.
Will you fucking stop?
I look.
Chicago.
I sure could have used Batman.
Yeah.
At that point to help me out.
Reminds me of my hometown, Gotham.
He would have beat the shit out of me for trying to buy weed though too. So we'll see what would have happened.
Exactly.
Everybody would have got their ass kicked out.
Yep.
All right,
Jesus
let's
Christ.
move on. And fucking Batman is banned from the podcast.
So how did you hear about all the fucking shootings?
Oh, I have family in Chicago.
How many people actually died?
He said it. Like 146. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, these are deaths, not
shit, not shootings.
Not counting the ones that lived.
Right.
Holy crap, dude. That's like a fucking mini war.
That's some bullshit.
Really
That's
is.
crazy, dude. 146 people. How did it happen? Do you know any details?
Gangs.
No, I don't know like the details of or the demographic of like from what age to what age or whatever, but it's just really bad back there right now.
That's
well, so this was in one shooting, or this just over the weekend?
No, so from
No, that was a legit question. I'm seriously asking because if that was a mass shooting, that's a fucking that's a record setter.
Yeah,
that's a record setter.
no, you definitely would have heard about.
It's kind of like 9/11.
Yeah,
Inside job.
It's from Friday to that Wednesday.
Oh my God.
I feel
And
like
again-
we're really off today because it's so fucking hot in here.
Dude,
Yeah,
it is
it's
fucking
fucking
hot.
Yeah, we're a little slow
Balls.
today, but we'll get it. We'll get it.
Literally, my brain is on fire
Yeah.
right now.
My taint is all sweaty right now.
Sweaty
My fucking tits are sweating.
My moobs.
moves. Dude, moves is like one of my favorite words.
Oh yeah,
Moves.
good shit.
Fuck.
Maybe I'll fucking sweat some of this fat off me.
But I really want to talk about the Chicago thing, man. But it's so fucking hot, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, we don't really.
I
have
feel
any,
like committing gun violence.
Yeah, I
I
don't have enough information.
We don't really have any
Yeah.
details.
Yeah.
Well, no. Okay, you know why we don't have any details? It wasn't.
Free top.
It wasn't one incident. This is just
Multiple.
statistics
Yeah.
over the fucking
Right.
4 or 5 days in Chicago. And the reason why nobody wants to talk about it is because they're trying to bury Chicago underneath a bunch of statistics that gun control laws fucking work.
And they don't.
Right.
This has been an ongoing thing in Chicago.
I mean, if you see something's not working, wouldn't you want to change it at some point?
A lot of people don't understand the.
No, they just
definition of
double
insanity.
down. Statists always double down, bro.
It's
Let's
Double
make-
down
let's-
and add more
fucking
laws.
Let's make
ridiculous to me.
stricter laws.
Right.
Now you need your left arm, your kidney, and an ID. To
Right.
get a
Well, the
gun.
black market's
Right.
always gonna fucking change. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
so you outlaw something, and then all of a sudden it comes in through the black market. You can't control it, just like weed, firearms, alcohol,
Right.
so on,
Exactly.
drugs, anything. You know?
ATF, alcohol, tobacco, firearms.
Yeah, my favorite convenience.
Sounds
store.
like
when
a fucking party to
when
me.
the government does something, they do it.
Jamie,
bad.
bring the chips.
I know. I got you.
All right.
What was that?
It's
Chris?
fucking hot.
I said when the government does something, they do it really fucking bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
DMV.
then when they realize they're doing it bad, they put more money into it,
Yeah.
so more people can help do
School
it bad.
system.
It's every system. It's
Yeah. The mail.
Don't even get me started.
Like before we get too like off topic on that, let's try and focus on this the gun violence that happens in Chicago. Who has, like Kenny said, the strictest gun laws in America, other than what is it? New York and I think California is a close third.
So it goes New York, Chicago, California.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So right, and they continue to try to press gun legislation in countries like California, saying that it's going to make crime go away, but they don't look at places like Chicago and New York, who have higher crime rates than we do in California, right?
Yeah.
I know Chicago does. Does New York have a higher crime rate? I'm talking on my
Well,
ass
so
here.
the thing about New York, I'm not quite sure it did for a while, but they have more police there than anywhere else.
Yeah.
So their presence is like insane. There's like certain amount of cops per block. Yeah, it's insane.
It's like a precinct every other block.
It's fucking crazy. So
okay.
that one's a little harder to.
But the crime in there is still hella high.
Yeah.
Well, okay, now let's not even just talk about crime then. Let's even point it back towards the fucking statism part of it and talk about pure gun deaths, because cops shoot people.
Yeah.
Cops shoot people all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Especially in New York.
Right?
Over
so
still
I mean,
less than
okay,
that.
this is okay. This maybe we need to do some research.
Yeah,
I feel like
we'll come back to this topic.
Yeah, we'll come back to this because
I want to say this real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like anytime the media wants to point out black on black crime, they automatically go to Chicago.
Oh, definitely.
Sure. Yeah.
When they want to point out black on black crime, but if they want to just point out crime, then they focus on California, or they focus on you don't really even hear about New York that often.
L.A. dog.
Yeah, L.A.'s
Oakland.
Exactly, San Francisco.
Richmond.
Well, not even San Francisco.
Vallejo.
About. Anyway,
San Francisco.
yeah, all right.
San Francisco has a shit problem right now.
Yeah, they have
Bag of shit problem.
dude.
Hey, have you seen that map?
Oh, here we go. Triggered.
Have you seen that map?
Check it out. No, check this out. So today I was listening to the local radio station out of San Francisco, and they're complaining about. Guess what they were complaining about?
Poo-poo caca?
No, not even that.
What?
That's probably the most fucking disgusting thing that they should be focusing on.
Sure.
But they're focused on those scooters. Or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Segway?
No, the ones you can rent now, the Limeway scooters.
Like they were complaining on the radio about those fucking Segways or whatever, the scooters being on sidewalks and tripping people up. Excuse me, there's dog shit and human shit everywhere. You're more worried about fucking scooters than shit.
Well, here's my thing on the scooter thing. It's hella funny because so you can rent the scooter for however long, and then when it you just leave it wherever. So people are literally leaving the scooters everywhere.
They're not returning them.
They're not returning them to where they're supposed to be.
Returning your fucking shopping cart, you fucks.
So you have scooters literally
It's not that hard.
in trees.
It's not that hard.
They're people have been riding the scooters just off the piers into the fucking bay.
That sounds
okay.
awesome.
Now replace the word scooter with shit.
So so here we go. So on that topic, there's a new map that you can get interactive with the city to report the shit in the city.
Dude.
And if you look at the map,
Did we talk about that?
No,
The shit map?
No, that's new. So it's got the little poop emoji. That
Where did I talk? I talked
Oh
about this with
God!
somebody.
Really?
They're
Yeah, you can
making a
report
big old
shit.
fucking joke about
Yo.
it.
You
Dude.
can report
It is
shit.
Shit
Straight up.
happens, bro.
But
You
here's
can
the
report
problem.
shit.
So now it's really a problem because you have conventions that typically go to San Francisco that have gone there for years.
They're pulling
are
out.
pulling out
Yeah.
and they're losing money because it's just so disgusting and there's literally shit everywhere.
I heard Comic-Con is pulling out.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, that's
so
a big one,
Comic-Con's
too.
pulling out. There's another tech thing that just pulled out and is going somewhere else because it's just too disgusting. And
Yeah,
they're
the city
losing
makes something like $5 million off of Comic-Con.
Yeah, they're losing millions and millions of
Oh,
dollars.
it's got to be more
in
than that.
tourist money.
Comic-Con's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Well, I mean,
Too much homeless.
Comic-Con
too much
probably
shit.
makes a lot of money, but the city generates about $5 million.
Right.
Oh,
Frisco
okay.
just needs to stop being full of shit, man.
Man, they need to get together.
Yeah.
They need to get their shit together.
Yeah, gotta get their shit
Womp
together.
womp.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
You just get your shit, put it in a shit backpack, so you can take it to a shit museum. I don't care what you do with it. Just get your shit together.
It is a shithole.
Anybody get that? It's a Rick and
I
Morty
get it.
joke.
Rick
Yeah,
and
nobody-
Morty.
And what's so sad is Frisco is a really pretty fucking town. Like,
Yeah,
it really is. If
well,
you know,
it
it used to be.
Yeah, it
used to
can
But
be.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of places I've been there that I love, but
I'm gonna be there for the A's and Giants Battle of the Bay. I'm kind of worried. I don't really want to
No,
you're on the edge of it, though, right?
That area is
not
good.
that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be all right.
Yeah.
You're fine.
It won't be that big of a shit.
Just look before you sit down.
Yeah. Look before you step.
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to call this.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and move on to our first Freedom Talk. We've done enough dicking around, I think.
Orale.
So the first thing we're going to talk about today, our number one Freedom Talk It.
Number one talk
Talk it.
Not a one
Talk it.
Freedom Talk It.
Talk it.
Talk it. Talk it is the word
Talk
it.
topic
Put it in your
and
pocket.
talking point merged into one word. I just made that up.
Freestyle.
Have you heard?
Freestyle, bro.
I have heard.
Have you
So,
heard, bro?
We're going to talk about the Fourth Amendment.
Yes.
Dum, dum, dum.
All right, so the Fourth Amendment
There we go.
is the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated. And no warrant shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. All right, so that was that's now as far as politics go. That is a very long-winded and sort of confusing thing to
A lot of legalese
hear,
going on in
right? So we got a little picture for you guys, but it basically says the same thing. We're gonna leave this up on the monitor while we start to talk about this. Okay, so you can sort of take that in.
So before we start this, this is a direct result from the British being in the colonies. So the British used to come in and they had this thing called rights of assistance. So rights of assistance basically gave them free reign. Basically, they could come into your house and search it for goods.
Basically, there was a law, simple law, but it was a huge loophole where they could just manipulate it for their own.
It was like a modern day warrant, but there was no.
It was like open-ended kind of thing.
See, with the Fourth Amendment, warrants have to have a certain criteria that they have to meet.
Yeah.
With these what were they? The rights of assistance, they were open-ended. Basically, they were looking for smugglers, and it came about because of taxation,
which is theft.
Complete theft, and this was a big freaking deal to the British because they wanted their tax money, and there was a lot of smuggling going on at the same time to avoid taxation. So the British would come in and get these rights of assistance, and then just go into your house and look for contraband, and anything that they deem contraband, they would just pick up and take away.
Next thing you know, your daughter's knocked up and your beagle's all limping.
And you're watching everything from inside of a jail.
Shot your dog.
So this came directly out of that era of the British having control, and that's why it says that we have the right against unreasonable searches and seizures, because they would just come in and just take what they wanted.
That's why you need a search warrant from the police.
Most people don't like having seizures. They call the paramedics when that happens.
Womp womp.
Just saying.
Jamie.
What the fuck?
Jamie.
It's just weird, bro. Sometimes you get like a spoon and you can wrap it.
I don't know.
And then you put it in their mouth.
God damn it, John. God.
First of all,
I'm the fucking victim here.
That's not even true.
What?
What do you?
Who cares? Science, bro.
It's not science.
Science, bro. Seizures, Fourth Amendment. Sorry. No, it's right there.
It's more history than it is science.
Whatever. It's science to me, bro.
Jesus. Okay, so this is one of the things. This is one of the reasons why the cops can't look in your car. They can't look in your trunk. They can't do any of these things that they can't actually physically see. Yeah, they can look inside your car through the windows.
Well, no.
Yeah,
No. Okay, so there's a couple of different things. First, they have to obtain a warrant. So they have to go to a judge.
Well, hold on. Let me
go ahead.
Before you get it, because I was kind of on a thing there. In your car is your property.
Yep.
Okay. When you are in your car, that is legally your domicile. Okay. They cannot do anything about anything in your car that they cannot see. If they can see it, that's probable cause, and then it's unreasonable, or then it's therefore reasonable, and they can search
if they saw a weapon or a drug or whatever.
That's why they ask you to look in your trunk. You can tell them no, but then they're going to try and get a search warrant to come back in and look for it.
Pretty straightforward,
I guess.
It was to me until you started saying that they are. They are the same fucking thing.
No, I'm not saying
that's why we just need the Batman.
All right.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Stop fucking doing that.
All right. So also private property. So let's see here. So the Fourth Amendment, right? Your property isn't just your home. It's not just your vehicle, which we've already kind of touched on there. It's also your phone. It's your mail. It's your computer. The NSA can come in there and swoop up and dick around and rape your fucking computer. I mean, they're in there all over the place. We've touched on that on episode 1? Fuck. Yeah. So I mean, they're already fucking you right there on it. This is supposed to protect you from fucking the redcoats coming into your fucking house and raping your property, confiscating your property, destroying your property.
I got 2 wiretaps in my house.
Yeah.
Proudly.
Yeah.
Some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I installed them myself.
Ooh. A little Google and
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's
Google.
right. My
forgot about that.
My brother has what is that other one? The
Alexa?
Amazon one? Yeah.
Yeah, Alexa.
I made him turn that shit off and take it out of the house when I was over.
Dude, Alexa.
You got a wiretap in your hand. What are you talking about?
Alexa. Okay, that's a whole other thing.
Alexa.
We'll talk about that later.
NSA is what you meant. Another one that most people don't ever think about. So you are property. You are your own property. So that's where the stop and frisk thing comes into play, where, hey, I'm just walking down the fucking street minding my own goddamn business, and now I have a cop coming over, and he can initiate force on me if I do not comply with him. So that's against the Fourth Amendment as well.
Do you have your papers?
Yeah, papers, please.
Yes. Sounds a little familiar, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So, I mean, it's pretty clear to me, like, the Fourth Amendment is definitely to protect your private property, protect your, which could be your land, your home, it could be your car, your family, yourself, your phone, anything. It's not the fucking government's job to, or it's not the government should not be able to come into your place or infringe upon you in any way, shape, or form. If you didn't do anything, then I'm just walking down the street, why do I have to come here and comply to you? Another good one that we didn't bring up yet is checkpoints. DUI checkpoints, fruit checkpoints, any kind of checkpoint between state lines or in your state, it's against the Fourth Amendment. It's disgusting. So it's fucking Nazi fucking bullshit.
On that note,
fascism.
So DUI checkpoints are deemed unconstitutional, but the loophole is the cops can perform safety checks. So they could set up a checkpoint and call it a safety check.
Doesn't matter.
And it was a ruling by the Supreme Court.
That's fine. The Supreme Court is wrong.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But I'm saying legally, they have the precedence to do so.
Sure. Yeah. Fuck them.
And operating within the confines of the construct that we have currently.
But you don't have to show them ID, a driver's license. If you roll up on a checkpoint, a safety checkpoint, you can ask if you're free to go.
Yeah. Am I being detained?
Right. If they ask,
I'm just sitting here eating my Taco Bell, bro.
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
I'm trying
to go on my way.
Have you guys ever tried to do that?
I don't talk to cops.
Have you guys ever
Gordita
tried
Crunch?
to do that at a checkpoint?
No.
Do you know how much easier it is to just be like, yeah, here it is, and they're like, okay,
comply because it's easy. Yeah.
But you know how much easier it would be if they weren't even there in the first place?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be easier. It'd be easier for a lot of people who were breaking the law.
Oh, don't do that. Victimless crimes, maybe, right?
Yeah, but who's that
possibly.
hurting? Yeah. Who's that hurting? Now?
I'm playing devil's advocate
Sure.
here. Okay,
No, I know
you understand?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that, like, while it may not affect us,
dude, I'm hella triggered right now. So careful.
We're look, the four of us, relatively law-abiding citizens, right? Easy to say.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah.
A DUI checkpoint, not a fucking issue for us.
Not for me.
Okay,
maybe.
But for somebody
that's a black checkpoint
that goes through a checkpoint that is either under the influence of anything, or they have something illegal in their car, which, I mean, we can talk about the precipice of that of whatever they have being illegal on in a different topic. But I'm just saying, like, it's easier to comply than it is to resist and exercise your right. Which what I'm getting at is fucking bullshit. It's easier to just say, yeah, okay, here's my shit, here's this, here's that, take a look wherever the fuck you want, than it is to exercise your goddamn rights and tell them to go fuck themselves like you should be able to fucking do without any sort of repercussion.
Well, it's just
Am
like
I wrong?
No, you're right. So it's just like the gun laws, right? They keep adding little laws. Oh, it's okay. It's easier to comply with this little gun law or this freedom of speech issue. And it's easier to do all that, just like with this Fourth Amendment. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, but it's not. Stand the fuck up.
If cops were really doing their job, they would inform you of your rights before you even open your mouth.
Yeah,
they would.
They would. They should.
Yeah.
They should amend the fucking Miranda, really, and it should include a fucking a precipice and then a fucking like a suffix, right? Like, so they should, the Miranda rights they give you as you're being arrested, you have the right to remain silent. The whole thing
while you're being cuffed. Yeah.
Before they even talk to you. I just want to let you know,
you don't have to talk to me.
Due to the nature of this interaction, you don't have to say anything to me. You don't have to do a goddamn thing. It's your right to say this.
We don't have a contract.
It's your right to this. It's your right to that. But they don't. They try to.
They entrap you.
Okay, no, they don't. They try to. Entrapment's something completely different. Let me just get that out of the way. They do try to make you incriminate yourself.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's what I was looking for.
But that's not entrapment, though. Entrapment is you need to perform this illegal activity, otherwise we are going to arrest you for a different illegal activity. They will let you get away with one thing if you do another, so that they can
arrest
like
you for that. Setting you up for a crime.
When you are entrapped, you are getting charged for a crime no matter what. It's different. Right. A lot of people think that entrapment is something else. A lot of people think that entrapment is unlawful imprisonment, where they hold you places where they're not allowed to. It's different. That's different. But yes. They make you incriminate yourself. They try to.
Yeah. Well, they want to extort you.
Right.
They want to get their money.
Got to
get that
money.
pay. That's skrilla.
Statist.
Cheddar.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, do you guys have any more thoughts on this, or
moving on?
Jamie.
I pretty much said all I had to say.
Yeah. I just think that the one thing that gets overlooked the most on this is that you yourself are your own property. I feel like that gets overlooked. And that even can go into the healthcare end of it as well. Like, once the government's in control of your healthcare, right? Well, then now you are the government's property. We're already their tax slave, so we're already not completely free to do what we want and make our own choices. So, I don't know. I feel like that this is, it gets overlooked a lot with the your own person being your own property. And what the fuck is it the business of on the other end of it? What is it hurting to have something illegal in your house if it's not hurting someone? Because it's deemed illegal by whoever, right? The authorities. Like, why can't I have a fully automatic machine gun in my house? I don't, but why can't I?
Nice save, by the way.
Right? I mean,
I'm kidding.
Why can't I? Fuck.
Like, I know that you don't.
Oh, it wasn't a save. Yeah, it wasn't a save. I'm just saying. I mean, like, what if I wanted to have 35 fucking ninja stars in my house?
Or what if I wanted to grow fucking 50 weed plants?
You can.
No, you can't, actually.
What is it, 30?
What if I wanted to have a barrel of rainwater?
Yeah.
There's another one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or what is that? Unpasteurized milk or whatever that is, too?
Straight up. Also illegal.
It's like, what?
Can't
who
have that.
Cares, man? Like, whatever people want, if it's not hurting someone else, like, what's the problem?
You know what it is? It's they make these laws to protect industry. They're not to protect people from people. They make these laws to protect
I agree with that halfway, and then the other part of it is I think it's a control issue.
Yeah.
They want to have you licking their boots.
Yep, bootlickers.
Yeah.
So I agree with both of you on that in the way that, yes, it does promote industry.
Your
and
property.
If I die prematurely, well, then congratulations. That's one less carbon footprint you have to fucking worry about.
Right.
I like where your head's at. Ooh.
I'm good.
All right, we're good.
Kenny, you got anything on that?
Yeah, all right. All right, well, we're going to take a break, and we will be back in, what, like 2 seconds? 3 seconds? It's like a little black screen.
Something like that.
Yeah, it goes kind of like black.
And
Good thing.
We'll be
Are we ready to go back right now?
I have the power of editing.
I have the power.
I have the power.
I am the knight.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for round 2 of episode 7, Grim 86, Freedom First Podcast. We're coming at you one more time. We got some other bullshit that you're probably going to want to listen to. So
maybe.
So here we are. You guys want to go right into this?
Sure.
Hydrate.
Oh my God.
Let's do
Wait. Wait. Hydrate.
You rack of discipline.
Hang on, I gotta hydrate.
Ew, look at that spider. Get it.
What? Spider? Oh.
No,
Killed him.
No.
Yeah. I'm
Whoa,
not like
whoa.
you, bro.
Seriously?
I handle the enemy, bro. I kill sharks. I kill spiders. I kill everything.
When have you fucking killed a shark?
I have once.
Really?
Yeah.
That can't be true.
I swear to God. It is true.
Where?
I fished. I got him, and I melted the fuck out of him in the bay.
It was a little shark, though, right?
That's none of your fucking business.
All right.
It's none of your
All right.
goddamn business.
The verbiage doesn't change. You killed a shark.
Yeah.
Killed a shark.
So I was right.
Baby
Shark
murderer.
It wasn't a baby.
Shark murder.
It was me or him.
Womp womp womp.
It was a adolescent.
It was fucking
Shark.
me or him is the fucking point.
Okay, we're gonna watch these bitches fail on some shit. You guys seen this?
That was the best.
All right,
These
here we
bitches.
go. Watch, dude. This is
Watch
some
this
funny shit. It really is pretty funny. So these young ladies are going to twerk and then.
This is what's wrong with America today.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
yeah.
I don't know if that's
what's
so
happening.
wrong.
Yeah,
Is it-
are we on? Yeah, we're on.
It's wrong.
It's
yeah.
this
This is what's wrong with
This is
America
like-
God
today.
damn it! And then
And Mama.
Oh, with the chocolate.
she took her shoe off.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
No, no,
that.
She didn't even drop
Yo.
the laundry basket,
Yo.
bro. She was dedicated to
She
her
was
craft.
ready. I didn't realize she
Yeah.
took the
Yes.
shoe off.
Yeah.
That was
She
a
did.
that was a Hispanic mama, and that was a chancla, dude. If
Oh,
mama
dude.
takes out the chancla,
Absolutely.
you're
You're
fucked.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see how
Yeah.
smooth she took that off?
Fuck yeah.
It was like
And
fast.
the laundry basket, one arm in
Dude,
it. Fucking
I've seen my mom literally kick her fucking chancla off, dude, catch it in the air, and just barely touch it and fling it, dude.
Damn.
Shoom, and
Fucking
it come around the corner and hit you.
dome
God damn.
somebody. Just bah.
Wow.
My
was
mom's
legit.
a fucking ninja, dude.
That's funny.
Anyway, she's a good mama.
Yeah, I
Yep.
didn't. Yeah,
I don't know if the
Atta girl.
violence end of
Atta
it for
girl.
me was the right
Oh,
answer, but
here
it was
we
entertaining as
go.
fuck.
No, fuck that, dude.
No,
Nah,
they
dude,
just-
I'm all about the non-aggression principle.
Sometimes,
What?
yeah.
Wait.
But
But
sometimes
you just said you killed sharks.
That's not that. No, that's totally different.
How?
Oh, okay.
'Cause it was
so
him-
a
it was
human
him or the
being,
shark.
a sentient being, is a little bit different than a murdering assassin of the sea, bro.
No.
Yeah, you are wrong. You look like an idiot right now.
No.
Yeah, the viewers at home know that you look like a
an
total
idiot
idiot.
right
No, non-aggression principle, bro.
Whatever.
Totally about it. You shouldn't initiate force. You should teach your kids
Except
how
for
to fucking
sharks.
behave.
I think
Oh, yeah. Well, you can kill animals.
no.
Yeah,
No,
you can
dude.
kill them. Nature is bad.
we gotta eat.
Nature is trying to destroy
Yeah,
us.
you can eat plants.
You can eat
I
plants.
can.
Get the
You don't-
fuck out
You
of
don't
here.
have to eat meat.
Plants.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
No, that's
if we're
vagina
gonna do
shit.
non-aggression principle,
Hold
let's
on.
do non-aggression.
No,
Hold on, stop,
no,
stop,
no, no.
stop.
That is
Wait,
not part of
wait,
the non-aggression
pause.
principle at all.
Guys,
And
you
how do
don't
you
know
know
what you're
that-
talking about.
It doesn't need to be a shouting match.
And how
Let's-
is it that?
Yeah, it does.
How do you know that plants don't have feelings either, though?
Who gives a fuck?
No,
Dude,
he,
seriously.
first of all, Kenny, you're not wrong. Even though I know that was fucking satire.
Right.
Second of all,
My lettuce is weeping.
we do not need to eat meat to sustain ourselves. We do
do
not
not.
need to.
We evolved because of that.
Thirdly,
No, we did.
Thirdly, we do like to eat meat.
Litter.
All right.
Okay.
So I've just agreed
Dude,
with all three
I'm
of you
just
guys.
gonna tell you right
No, no.
now, tacos, bro. So fuck off, all
That's
y'all.
true. That's true. That's true. Tacos, man.
I ended this fucking argument right there. Tacos.
That's all you need to say.
Yeah. By the way, everyone needs to look up non-aggression principle because these guys don't know what they're talking about. Look it up.
Look up grilled cheese.
We know.
It has nothing to do with animals.
We're just triggering.
Dude, you-
we're just
you guys-
triggering.
They're
guys
you.
wanna
very
know-
triggered
you
because
wanna
it's
know
hot
what
as
you
fuck
really-
in here.
You want to know what you really need to look up
What?
at 3:00 in the morning when you're hungover?
Ooh, I know what
You need to look up carne asada fries from fucking Jack in the Box. No, you see.
No.
Hey.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Go ahead, continue.
All of you, stop it.
Continue.
You think carne asada and you do not think Jack in the Box. Okay, I get it. I get it. With reasonable, that's reasonable.
They had
of you
great
to think
Philly
that.
cheesesteaks back in the
What
day.
you do need to understand
They
is
still have
that
those, by
whatever
the way.
that bullshit is
They're
that's
different,
in
though.
those fries is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And they cost $3.
It's actually
and you
just
get
the
like a
grease
Chinese
sucking
takeout
up the
size
alcohol
thing.
that you drank, sir.
But have you
just
been
so you know.
to La Vic's in
Yeah,
San Jose?
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like wait, yeah, but I mean I can't
Their
just drive to
carne
San
asada
Jose.
fries.
I
are
feel like we
fucking-
do a lot of free advertising.
We do, huh? Fuck them.
Taco Bell, bro. That's the only one I'm
Fuck
about.
everybody. Yo, y'all need to pay us, man.
You know what? Actually, Jamie, since you're right there, I feel like since we're talking about products and brands, I feel like we need to bring up Satan's drink right now. Let's just get
All
that
right.
out of the
Oh
way.
yeah.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do this.
Okay. Here it is.
Satan's drink.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Here it is,
Let's
folks.
go.
Satan's
Fire away.
drink. Satan. Or we're gonna listen to this broad talk about this too.
666.
So
Look at your hem.
this is
Just look at that.
There's a gap.
666
right
right
Oh
there.
my
Clearly,
God.
here.
it's
Never
Hebrew.
connected. So you go into Hebrew.
Look at
The
this.
letter
She's prepared.
Vav is
She got
also
charts and
the number
everything.
6.
Sign.
Short top, long tail.
Oh my God.
Short top, long tail.
This is just-
You could have here in Hebrew 6.
What you could have here, she says.
But my interest is the word monster.
My interest is the word
What do you
monster.
see in the O?
Oh, there's a cross there.
There's
Interesting.
a cross.
Oh,
God.
What has Christ got to do with an energy drink?
that's called Monster.
Monster.
Oh, good
So I
question.
thought, well, maybe this is a Christian company then. BFC at the bottom of
God.
it.
BFC.
Do you know what that stands
Big
for?
fucking can. Yeah.
That's the F word.
Oh, the F word.
Can.
My taint hurts.
In fact, they write it on the side of the can,
Oh.
so I know.
Yo, you know I
Dude.
never noticed that when I drink those.
Now, do you
Yeah,
know
no,
what a
'cause no one
MILF
gives a
is?
fuck.
Yes.
What
Why
the
is this
BFC?
lady's hair
I feel
look
like this
it's
is
from
why
the
Chris drinks Rockstars.
And
Right?
This is not a Christian
I've seen this
company,
before.
Al.
Yeah.
Unleash the beast.
I've seen this,
This
about.
is insanity.
I've seen this about 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Antichrist.
but not everyone
And
has.
she still has that same hairdo.
666 in Hebrew. And then the Bible talks about the beast.
The beast, bro.
Revelation. And look at Monster's ad.
You know, it's hard to argue with fact.
Dude, look at her. Look at her talking.
Oh, she's just so, like,
And she has one of those old school printers that used to print out the freaking the banners.
It's like a dot matrix printer.
Yeah.
hey, that was high
No,
tech,
but
bro.
no, but listen to
Look
her.
at it this way.
She believes what she's saying.
Oh,
Even if the
here we
M
go.
was not the issue.
Even
That's
if
the
the
most-
M, watch.
Do not deny that that is a cross.
There we go.
And what is witchcraft?
She believes
Watch
what
this.
she's saying.
Cross
What's wrong
is
with that?
upside down.
Watch. Oh, look. Oh, upside down cross.
Oh
She proved
God.
it. Science.
Oh God.
I want to know where she wasted all that good ass monster at.
Right, and all that time that she
Right.
fucking put into this fucking presentation.
Is she married?
Nah,
Dude,
they don't know who she is last time I checked.
Dude.
I think
She's
Monster had her
hiding.
wiped out.
Anyway, Satan's energy drink is my favorite energy drink. At this
And
current
mine.
point.
Oh my
I
God.
drink at least 3
No,
to 4 a
she-
day.
Yeah.
Okay. She believes what she's
Long
saying.
pause. Like,
Okay,
wrong,
she
Chris?
believes what she's saying. I'm super triggered
Hey,
about this.
I believe what she's saying.
Oh.
So fuck all of you guys.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious right now. Dude, I'm a Christian.
Wait, pause. You're not serious right now.
I believe what she's saying.
Oh my God.
Dude,
You think that Monster Energy drinks
Is Satan's tool.
It's Satan's tool.
do you guys
So I was right.
do you
about his
guys
drink.
do you guys believe in like the Illuminati?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's kind of the same principle.
maybe?
Not really.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Okay, so wait.
They
wait,
hide a lot of.
Okay, so what about
they
Red Bull?
hide
What
a lot
about
of their
Rockstar?
symbol.
Yo,
What
hold on,
about
hold on.
Red?
They hide a
Let 'em
lot
talk.
of their symbolism in their advertising or in like our like government, right? The eye, the all-seeing eye on the back of the dollar
That's
bill.
government.
But that's
It's a private drink.
that is but same principle. You're hiding your beliefs
Symbolism
in
is
your
what you're talking about. Yep.
in your advertising. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, none of us agree with Chris right now.
You don't have to.
Wait,
I know.
I have the right to
wait.
practice and
Okay.
believe what I want
Yeah,
Can I-
openly
Hear him
without.
out, hear him out.
Wait,
Fellas, hear him out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I understand what you're saying. Is that why you drink Rockstar?
No,
That's what I said.
I don't
That
like
was
the
funny. that
I don't
said
like the taste of fucking monsters
Because it's the devil's juice?
I'm gonna
because it
Chris.
tastes bad.
I'm gonna bring this up as a supporting argument for you.
Okay.
Okay. So, I first want to say that I wholeheartedly disagree with that.
That's fine.
With that.
Yeah.
What do they call that? Not a concept, but a theory, right? With
Mhm.
Monster. But I will say this. As a former Christian, okay, I understand that part of the.
What do you mean former?
I used to.
He used
I
to
used
be a
to do the
Christian
God
is what he
thing.
means.
I used to do the whole God
You
thing.
don't anymore?
No.
No.
What?
He said that.
Are you
Oh,
kidding
okay.
me?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
My
he
bad.
said he's an atheist
seriously
now.
Oh,
just
dude,
asking.
no. I don't do the God thing anymore.
Yeah.
So what do you do now?
Well, what I do
Black
is
magic, apparently, 'cause
is
he's drinking fucking Monster.
just kind of guess at shit. You know what I mean? I
guess
don't know, and that's cool with me. I don't
guess
need an answer.
You're agnostic, is what
I'm
you are.
agnostic. I am. Yeah.
I guess I do witchcraft.
So here's what it is. I understand that it is a very heavy philosophy that evil will manifest itself in many different ways.
Yes.
And so, and this is, I was told this once when I bought a video game.
I'm hungry.
All right, and this game was
Taco Bell, bro.
This game was called Diablo.
Right.
Okay.
Awesome fucking game.
Yeah.
Really great game, made by Blizzard. Fucking
Blizzard's dope.
They're
You know what's a
amazing.
better game though? Real quick, continue. Just continue. Batman games are the best. Continue.
What did I fucking tell you earlier?
Continue.
Yeah. The game is literally called Diablo. It has a symbol of the beast on the front of it, or not a symbol, an insignia. It's his face. It's Diablo's face. It's the devil's face, right? And my aunt, who also devout Christian, she said, just be careful with that. Evil manifests itself in many different ways. And then she left it. You know what I mean? She didn't antagonize me about it. She knew I was having fun with it. It wasn't a huge deal.
Right.
Meanwhile, the overall objective of the game is to literally become a crusader and kill the devil, or become this crazy character and kill the devil, right? But that mentality, but I understand it.
Killing is my business, and business is good. Sorry, a little major pain there.
I also understand that a lot of people believe that the devil or the Antichrist or whatever you want to call it is always also going to
my jokes are stupid. Sorry, Jamie.
Be the most attractive being that you've ever seen, whether it's in the flesh or in material or whatever. Right. The devil can be in anything, right? Satan can be in anything.
Of course.
So I'm not knocking.
When I see Christians do this kind of stuff, it makes a lot of sense to me, because I understand the Bible, and I understand where she's coming from. In Satan, in Christian terms, does manifest in all things, especially things that are pleasurable.
So when I was a kid, I grew up in the church my whole life, and when I was a kid, they had this guy. You guys can look him up. His name is Gary Greenwald. He would find Satan in everything. Transformers, G.I. Joe, Care Bears. He would go on, and that's all this is. To me, that's all this is. It's like looking for shit.
Who's the most vulnerable in our society?
In my opinion, yeah, but I'm just using those examples. There's other things too.
Children is the word you want.
Sure,
to hear.
sure. Yeah. I understand that. But it was in everything else. It's in the metal music. It's in this. It's in that.
Well, it is kind of in metal.
Sure. Well, yeah. But I'm just making a point. So it's in the music. It's in the media. Whatever.
There's Christian metal.
However, sure, which is awesome. However, they're just doing this to they're not just doing this. They're doing this, and it's actually making them look, in my opinion, foolish. Crazy, and it's turning people off. Like, for
that's
their
not
cause,
bringing people to Christianity.
Yeah, it's totally
but you don't know that,
I drink
I know people
fucking Monster. Now I'm not gonna.
I know people who see that kind of stuff and really analyze it and have come to Christianity because of that kind of stuff. So I mean, it may not be okay for you guys at this table.
Yeah, but it turns off way more than it brings. I can guarantee that. I 100%.
There's nothing that's guaranteed in this.
Oh, I can guarantee
Chris,
that.
like whether or not
Death
it's okay is you are allowed to believe that, and nobody should be able to give you any sort of shit for it. And I support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the whole reason why I brought all that shit up, is because I'm coming from a point where there was a point in my life where I.
Well, I don't feel like I have to defend it. I believe it.
I believe it. Yeah, for sure.
I'm just trying to come to common ground with you.
And be like, I'm not attacking you or anything. I was just making sure. I thought you were playing, but you're serious about it, and I'm fine with that.
He's entitled to his
But I prefer monsters over rock stars. They don't make my piss smell weird and not super yellow. I'm sorry.
What is it, Raptar or whatever?
The devil's juice.
Yeah.
Well.
So
I love the devil's
I gotta say, I like Monster
really quick,
for the logo.
I want them to put
Rockstar
Satan having sex with a lady on the fucking
But even
cover.
this,
And
you can find the pentagram.
Did you wipe the top off of
could.
that before you
No.
cracked
Yeah.
it?
No, but it's cool. It's blessed. We're good.
So really, what?
Rat feces all on the top.
You're watching all this, right?
Yeah. Hey, I'm the fucking saint in this show. We've already been over this.
So let's
say Johnny.
the fuck out of here. We already know. Science.
Let me bring it down to this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where does it stop?
Where does what stop?
Where does it stop? Where does the analytics of finding evil in everything stop?
And to continue off what he's saying, though,
what
does that accomplish?
It's a war.
By putting...
It's a war. It's a spiritual war. There's never an end to the war.
Yeah.
So
there are mountains on this beer.
How dare you, sir?
Didn't Moses walk through a bunch of mountains before? Didn't Abraham almost kill his son
Napoleon.
on a mountain? Yeah. Like, I mean, and then holy shit, right?
This was born in the Rockies.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
1978.
Where does it stop?
Why?
It
never stops. It stops when
should have said 77.
It stops when God comes back. That's when it stops.
All right.
after the rapture. That's
Okay.
when it stops.
It stops.
Really
when
quick.
Batman puts an end to it.
Really quick. This just got way too heavy.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fucking knock it off.
Dude, yo, stop hitting the fucking table because it moves the microphone.
It did get heavy, but that's okay because
we need to have this.
We have to have these talks.
I haven't been lifting.
It's important that we have these talks.
I haven't been lifting lately. It's
because I'm exercising. I'm exercising my religious freedom.
Absolutely.
She was exercising her
First
religious
Amendment.
freedom.
Absolutely.
You guys are
absolutely
exercising
yes,
your
sir.
First Amendment.
Yeah. I like how Chris brought it in for once.
Freedom.
We got to bring it all back around.
all right.
So this is one of those things where we demonstrate, okay, we can have a difference of opinion. We can have a conversation.
We don't
and
ever
even if
agree on
everybody
shit.
even if everybody doesn't end up agreeing, we can all agree to disagree. And this is how conversations happen. This is how constructive conversations happen, okay?
This is how people become enlightened.
We are not all we're all in the same place that we were when we got here, but we're all still friends. And we still got to fuck another show next week, so we have to like each other.
And it's hot as fuck right now.
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
And we do, and most of all, we do this because of our love and our passion for a constitution, for our freedom,
Speak for yourself.
and for our freedom fighters.
Me for the freedom fighters and freedom.
That's you guys.
That's
we're
for
looking
you
right
guys.
at you.
Because I know there's Christian freedom fighters out there.
There is. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Fuck.
Freedom boner.
Freedom boner.
Booyah.
Oh, we're going to do this one?
Well, I mean,
You should do Kenny's.
hold on. Since we're on the topic of Satan, we should probably move right into some sort of paranormal
too. I think
shit.
that this
let's do
person
it.
may have drank some Monster. Real quick though, let me interrupt this. So on top of the can, the 3 spikes, I will call them, they also look
the
like
M.
one that went in Jesus' each of his hands, and the big one in the middle that went into his legs. Just like to point that out for you on his side.
Exactly.
So I added to your
Jesus
cause
likes
there.
Monster.
You're welcome.
It's a fucking M.
All right.
It's an M. It's an M. It's an M. But I mean, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna watch this
All right, now this is what happens when you drink the Monster.
Oh, I'm so
Come on, bro.
I'm so mad. I'm
We're
just mad. I
so-
can't. No words. No words.
Bro.
I'm mad.
This is what happens. Don't drink
Okay,
Monster. So
some
Chris is right.
paranormal shit.
Chris is right.
I'm turning. Oh shit, we got sound. I got to turn off.
Oh,
the
yeah,
sound.
that's cool. Yeah, we don't need sound
we
for
don't
this
need sound
shit.
for that one.
This is just insanity.
So
she
oh,
goes,
shit.
so you guys see that shit?
Fell down.
You guys saw that shit
Yep.
right there,
Fell
right?
off the
It fell
wall.
down.
Yep.
Okay.
Shelf. Sorry.
She goes to pick it up.
Yep.
And farts.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Taco Bell.
Those are the funniest ones to me.
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, it's got her. Bro.
Oh,
It was definitely that fucking low-carb fucking Monster right there. Yep.
No, this is actually pretty brutal.
It is. This is a cool one. I like this one.
So, just to give everyone at home a preface, this is supposedly some sort of demonic possession. It's called, what was it called? It's called something specific, right, Johnny?
Jinn is what they were calling it.
Jinn?
But it's still demonic.
Oh, it's a okay.
Watch this.
I know what a gin is.
This is crazy. Ooh.
She's losing her fucking
Now
mind.
watch. So everyone comes into her aid and stuff. Now I want you to watch on the right
Like
side
this
of the screen.
area here. Yeah,
the
this area
15
here.
right there. Watch the sign. Watch the basket below, and watch the camera like tweak out. This gets crazy. It'll come up. It'll come up.
Yeah, just give it a second. I mean,
And the sound is pretty creepy. Go ahead and turn the sound on right now, actually, if you can.
you think so?
Yeah. Check it out. It's
All
gonna happen
right.
right now. Quick. Watch this.
Okay. Here it
Watch.
is. 'Cause we got sound.
Here it comes.
Yeah, she's not having a good time.
Right here, bro. So I think she calmed down for a second before it happens.
Oh my god.
So they're just trying to help her out, man.
See, like,
Watch the camera screen.
Yeah, that's right.
Everything. Everything's gonna watch the whole screen.
puts his hands on her, tries to pressure
calm her
point
down.
something.
Yep.
He's trying to figure something out
I
here.
think this is in China.
Bring it in.
It's in Japan.
This lady breaks out her cell phone over
Watch
here.
this shit. Watch
I mean,
right
it's-
now. It's gonna happen.
Says China, but that's
Oh, is it China?
well. He searched for China anyway.
Bro. If this is fake, they put some time into this.
Oh, wow.
Because that's pretty crazy how the basket at the bottom moved.
Right.
Just back it up a second, Jamie, just for a second.
I can't see a second.
Well, a little bit more.
Where's
a little bit more. Right there. Boom. Boom. Right there. Perfect. Watch this shit. Boom. Look at that. Pretty creepy.
That's fucked up, dude. Well, so
She was drinking the Monster, bro. Chris is right. I changed my mind.
Wow.
I'm still drinking Monster.
I drank the pineapple.
Do you guys know what a gin is? You guys know what that is?
The demon.
Yeah, it's some sort of it's Japanese demon. Right?
So
it's you put it on tonic and you drink it with a lime.
It's a demon
like Christmas.
A demon that takes over your body and is makes your body immortal. But it's a.
I'm drinking the fuck out of Monsters
Immoral?
now.
Immortal.
Immortal. You turn into the fucking Highlander, bro.
I'm immoral.
Yeah, there can only be one.
Without Monster.
I'm immoral.
I was like, I'm already immoral.
I'm going for the quickening right fuck now.
Yeah.
So
fuck the non-aggression principle.
I have two things that I think about that video. The first one is that, wow, like great production value on some Blair Witch bullshit that made that look like a fucking that it wasn't or that it was real, right? Mm-hmm. Second one.
Still pretty cool video.
If that's real,
yeah, crazy.
Fuck that.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude.
But
it's a pretty cool video though, right?
If that's real, repent now.
Yeah, straight up. My knee-jerk reaction is that that's fake.
Sure.
It's got to be fake.
It's still cool as a fuck video, right? Come on now.
Yeah, no, it's creepy. Yeah.
So
I like a little
creepy.
Scarier than fucking most of the fucking movies that are out right
Kenny,
now.
I do not.
No?
I do not think
this is also the guy that thought that he's just going to keep swimming really fast away from a white shark and not assess where the shark is at.
Kind of like the guy who survived the shark attack did?
Or the guy who's going to go kid it to fucking
I'm not buying your lies, bro. Don't lie to the freedom fighters, Jamie.
Remember when he was going to go suit it up to
I always have your back, but just
ghost hunt?
I'm still going to do that.
He's going to have a plate carrier, bro.
I'm still going to do that. Yeah. You kidding me? I'm still going to do that. Yeah. Because what can actually hurt you in that situation? That bitch, she's not going to hurt you unless she fucking flips out and grabs a knife and then is trying to stab you.
You know what else?
And then,
you won't get hurt if you drink a Monster first.
No, I'll be fine if I'm wearing a goddamn bulletproof vest.
But you can do that. But if you drink the Monster, the demon will smell friendly forces on you. And kind of like when you get the zombie blood and you put zombie blood all over you and you sneak out into the crowd. I'm telling you.
Is that a thing?
It's fucking science.
Stop saying that. It's not fucking science.
Pseudoscience.
What the fuck?
We're moving on.
You guys are fucking haters.
No, hold up. This is
just
a repeat of last week's show.
You guys are cool.
Johnny says it's science.
Fucking freedom fighters, bro.
You
I got helping them out.
Pseudoscience. And this is like 5 minutes into the last show that we had. This is exactly what happened.
Exactly.
Legit science, bro.
It's not legit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm just saying, like, I'm not afraid.
I'm the only one on this whole panel, maybe Jamie too, that love you people at home.
If you can replicate this,
the most racist bullshit.
If you can replicate,
how was that racist in any way?
Really? Because the two brown people don't love the people at home?
No, get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
I don't see race, bro. That's already been on the podcast.
You don't see race?
No, I don't. I love everyone, bro.
Oh, do you?
I do. That's when I got called St. Johnny the first time, bro. Look it up.
Who called you St. Johnny?
I did.
You weren't here.
That's exactly. So it doesn't count.
So
Kenny, you're going out of your way to make this awkward.
Yeah,
I just want to throw that out there.
He does that all the time. He likes the race issue.
I do like to play the race war.
He does, and he can.
Put it back in the deck.
That was
okay. Can we move on to some other shit?
Yeah, we can. What do you guys got? Anybody else got anything
I
else
got
they
the
want to throw
black
out?
card.
That's not the card I'm looking for. I got the Johnny. I got that one that we could do.
Yeah, let's do it.
How about Kenny's video? The one that
Kenny got a video?
Kenny has a video?
The one in the group chat.
Oh,
the Puerto Rican one.
That fucking that guy losing his goddamn mind.
Trigger you.
Don't look at me like that, Kenny.
You rat bastard.
Would you not want to do it?
No.
Do you not want to do it?
We're not going to do that, right? Are we?
We might as well fuck it.
Yeah, I know. I just saying.
Yeah,
you want to do it?
Because this is a good conversation right here.
I need another beer.
Let's see. Drunk old guy Puerto Rico.
Got you, boo.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna.
I hate when people call people boo.
Thanks, boo.
Oh, probably that didn't actually do it.
Have you heard, bro?
Did you hear that? The crack of freedom. Who's driving me home? Who's gonna take me home?
I'm driving your car home.
Oh yeah, that sounds sketchy as fuck.
You're a fucking.
I got it.
You're
I got
fucking.
I got it.
I don't think we have.
No,
that
no
video.
one's driving.
I thought we were gonna.
You don't got it,
No.
and I'm
Where-
not giving you my fucking key.
Oh,
is
we
it?
didn't find it. Wah, wah.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
All
it.
right, moving on.
It's not on
Alright.
YouTube.
Nope, it's not.
All right.
Let's
Well,
go.
All right,
anyway,
let's move on.
there was a drunk guy, and Puerto Rico was there, and like it sucked.
Look it up.
Yeah. Hashtag. look it up.
Hashtag look it up. Racist bigot.
But do you guys want to do something a little more serious? You guys want to do a little? You guys want to do a little immigration? I can do a little immigration.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it. Fuck it.
All right, so this is our boy Joe Rogan. We're gonna play him on our podcast.
He's not
and
my boy, bro. He's trying to take my fucking viewers away from my show.
He's gonna always have more viewers.
No,
I
he's
think.
not.
I think there's
Curse your
enough.
fucking mouth, Jamie.
I think there's enough podcasts to go around.
He's
for
wearing a
everybody.
goddamn hippie ass fucking shirt. First off,
It's.
he could kick all of
Have
our
you
asses,
seen?
though.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
you
have you
can.
seen
He's
Joe?
bad.
It's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
So
I love him. He's cool.
So what
I'm
he's
just talking shit.
What he's gonna talk about here is the
Is that Joey from Friends?
Huh?
What?
I'm just playing.
The
Just fucking. around.
Dude, that's too horrible. Way worse than mine.
Yeah.
Come on now. All right, let's go.
So what he's going to talk about here, preface this, is the immigration issue that we're experiencing at the border, where children are being separated from their families, supposedly,
Mothers
Fake news.
specifically.
not supposedly.
Fake news.
No one's going to ever know, except for the fact that you can see that even the Trump administration admitted to recently having like lost track of like children and shit like that, so they can't even connect the parents to the kids anymore. Anyway, there's some fuckery happening. He's going to talk about it.
That's not true.
So
$50 for my word.
well, it was true according to one article.
No,
so, I mean,
they're talking about kids who came with people who weren't family members.
Because they're just dropping the kids off.
Yeah, they're just dropping the kids off.
then they wouldn't
At the
have,
pool.
Then they wouldn't have said they got separated from their parents.
That's
and they
because
couldn't.
you're
They
watching
were
liberal
separated
media.
from their parents before they even made it here.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
were dropped off at the pool and it just went. bloop.
Okay, so what part of they lost track of one or the other of them is fake?
They didn't.
If they lost track of the kids or they lost track of the parents, you can't fucking deny that
They
one of
lost
those
track of
shits
the parents
happened.
because the parents never fucking made it.
Okay, then somebody got fucking lost track of, and then somebody is
No,
either without
so
a
you
child
have
or without a
these
parent.
Very triggered show today.
Yeah, you have
I'm just
coyotes
saying.
carrying these kids through the fucking desert or whatever, and the parents are just paying for the kids to get here
Okay.
Yeah.
because they're expecting soft-hearted people like yourself
Do you
to get all emotional and keep the kids here. Send them all back.
Do you see what I'm saying? Wow. Okay, but
No.
do you see what I'm saying though? Where it's like if the government admits to either losing track of a person
What exactly
or a
did
child,
they admit to? What
they admitted to losing track of children that had been separated from their parents.
Yeah. They're not knowing where they're at, according to their family.
They don't know where the parents are?
They don't
They
know.
or
don't
vice
know
versa.
kids are.
Vice versa, baby.
Yeah.
Either or.
Kids
They lose
get
track
lost all
where-
the time, bro. It's okay.
Yeah, but the government's doing it.
All right. Anyway, let's watch the video here, and
Let's see what he says.
yeah, let's see what he has to say. This is Joe Rogan. Doesn't by any means represent our.
Don't let your emotions
Views here.
dictate your views, people at home, because it happens a lot.
Not here.
Oh, definitely.
You know that's what your team supports. Like I see a lot of people
There he is.
online talking about this immigrant issue, and they either don't have
This
kids
is a rough
or
one.
they don't
It's
think
a-
it could
it's a
happen
rough
to
one.
their kids. Their idea is, hey, shouldn't have fucking come over here. You get those
The
kind of
law.
people. Broke the law. Shouldn't have fucking come over here if you kid. You didn't want to get your kids separated.
With, Duncan
If
Trussell.
you were in the presence of a woman
I've never
who
had
came
truffles.
over here from Guatemala and she's poor
Gotta
and
have
she's
one.
starving and they're taking her baby away and she's wailing and screaming from a primal
Can we
place
pause
in
it for
her,
one
her
second?
DNA that the
I
one
have a
thing she
question.
loves
Yeah.
more than anything
Have we
is being taken.
So on the other end of this, have we actually seen that? Like, have we seen it? The kids actually being pulled away? Is that fact? I don't even.
I
know.
haven't seen
I'm
it,
asking
no.
that as an honest question.
No. I have not seen it.
Yeah, see, I don't-
all I see
Nobody's seen
is
that.
the left, like,
I've seen
screaming
the
it.
aftermath of like the kid in a cage type thing, which is horrible in itself. I'm not even downplaying.
No, all
but
it is
I don't
Putting
think I've
kids in
seen
dog
them
pens?
ripping them out.
videos that are just audio of
Right.
children screaming "Mama, Papa," that kind
and I
of
would
shit.
love to see the numbers
All-
on this
wait,
because I
heavily-
feel
where
like
did
it's
they
being
learn that?
blown out of.
Heavily perpetuated by the left.
It's something like
It's blown out
I
of
think it's like
proportion, I feel
1,500 kids are in the system right now.
Right.
Mhm.
It's not like there's like 10,000 kids that are missing or lost or in the system.
And not to downplay that either.
Not to downplay.
Yeah, I know.
But in our foster, American foster care system, there's like 100,000.
Yeah,
that's
100 million.
Okay, that's a foster care system versus a refugee system.
It's the same thing.
Are you kidding?
These kids are getting put into a foster care system or a temporary care facility. That's what's going on.
Okay, so kids are in a temporary care facility where
they're still being separated from their parents.
Where they live in bunks with other children versus living in a home with
juvenile
parents.
hall.
Right.
Or dirt hut.
But that's because the parents came here and they tried to sneak in rather than go to an embassy. If they go to the embassy,
I already talked about this. Even
why does it got to be grape?
No,
even when they
that's not what's happening.
Even when they do it legally,
no,
they are still being incarcerated.
That's not true. That's not true. They're coming. They're coming between the checkpoints into our country illegally.
Nope. Already nope. I'm just going to stop you there.
Okay. Well, that's what's happening.
Yeah, we had this.
All right, hold on. Let's just finish.
And then they're going to the authorities and saying we want asylum.
We already
That's why they're getting picked up.
They're coming in. They are claiming asylum. They are trying to apply for asylum. They are doing everything they possibly can to do it legally, and they are still being tried.
That's not.
And they are still being they're still being tried as criminals, even though they did everything legally.
Hey, Lefty Louie over there.
Yo. Just because, dude, look, I'm allowed to fucking see what's actually happening out there and fucking say...
So we don't see what's actually happening?
Not if you don't think that this is some fuckery happening.
Well, there is a. We're not saying that there's not fuckery going on. What I'm saying is there's asylums before you even get to the border. I mean, our embassies you can go to where they don't hold you. And these are still in Mexico. These are American...
yeah, well, none of that shit happens on that side of the border. It all happens when they get here.
But don't come all the way and then get pissed off when they put you in jail. I mean, it's shitty. It's shitty.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more about, like, if you're going to separate so say it's a family. We'll just use that example, right? The dad gets separated. Well, the mom can stay with the kids. Like, what is the problem?
Well, that's what...
You know what I mean? Like, can't we have a rational way till we figure out all the policies and actually get it squared away?
They did, and
can't we?
And there's
feel me, Jamie, on that a little bit.
Everything was supposed to
just get along.
Today was like the cutoff day. Everybody was supposed to be reunited today, but
they can't find.
But they can't find parents of kids, or they can't find the kids.
So I want to hear Jamie's thoughts on this because I'm trying to figure out where you're going because I'm not getting where you're actually going with this.
All right,
I want to hear it.
Where I'm going is that regardless of legal circumstance. Okay, so imagine that everyone that comes in, they're doing it legally. They're going to register checkpoints.
A port of entry.
They
port
are
of entry, yes.
They are declaring asylum.
Sure.
They're requesting asylum.
Correct.
And their children are still being taken from them. And then those people, even though they declared asylum, did everything legally, are still being tried as criminals.
Well, no, they're not being tried as criminals.
Yeah, but it's not all.
That's
the way I understood it wasn't all of them.
Listen,
that was a small part.
They're not being tried as criminals. They're being held until they have their court date. And because there was a lawsuit saying that kids can't be detained with parents, they have been separated
longer than 20 days.
Okay,
right.
So now there's a big reversal because there was a lawsuit that said you can't detain children with parents. They had to separate them, and Trump enforced that, and everybody lost their minds. This was already there.
It was already a law. I understand that. I understand that.
So now
it's the zero tolerance policy that he enforced.
By the Clinton administration.
As president,
episode
listen.
5
So as president, his job is to enforce our laws. And that's what he did. He enforced the laws that were on the books, right?
His job is to go fuck them.
So now these kids are separated. Now everybody's making this big hoopla. Now the kids are being placed with the parents.
I'll tell you why you're fucking wrong. Because
I'm explaining the situation. I'm explaining the situation.
No.
I'm not saying it's good or bad.
Hey, really?
I'm not saying it's good or bad,
Chris,
guys. Listen, I'm not saying it's good or bad.
Calm down.
What I'm saying
I'm
is...
agreeing with you, but my problem that I have with this whole situation is no one said anything when Obama was doing the same shit.
It's because it was never done like this until Trump started this.
Because there was because they didn't enforce the law.
They actually did.
He did.
Deported more people.
The reason why it wasn't brought up because it wasn't Trump.
Yeah.
Obama did the exact same
the media
thing. Look
is
it
the
up.
mouthpiece,
right?
And they're all leftist leaning.
I'm telling you, the Obama administration did
that.
the exact same shit.
The information that we are reading out in the public is always going to be skewed towards the left. That's the way the mainstream media works. Unless you're reading Fox, then it's going to be skewed to the right.
Right.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. All I'm saying,
I think it's totally
I'm
wrong.
just telling you guys what is on the books.
I have a question.
He's enforcing the zero tolerance, right? So now parents are being separated because there was a lawsuit that said you can't detain children with parents. So then they were separated.
But why,
wait. Because
you don't want to keep kids and adults in the same fucking
because
jail
they're
cell.
being detained until they have their court date to declare them asylum.
Right.
So if they get asylum, then they're reunited with their kids.
But why couldn't they get asylum before they came to the border?
Because they're
That's a golden question, isn't it?
Because they're trying to cross without going through the system.
That's illegal.
That's not.
And that's
hold on, Chris. You can't say that they're trying to gain asylum and then not use the system. The only way to get asylum is to go through the system. So there's
a lot of people
get
caught crossing illegally and then they declared asylum.
Well, so Jamie's just talking about the ones in the port of entry, but we got to remember that it's actually on both things. So it's people that are getting detained. Hold on, it's people that are getting detained in the middle of the desert or coming over, right? And it's also people that are going.
Yeah.
So,
but they're just waiting for their court date. They're not criminals. They're just being detained until their court date to determine whether or not they get asylum.
And still, my opinion is it's not cool ripping away a kid.
No, it's fucking horrible.
I still don't know if it's happened because I haven't seen it.
But that's the thing. So now the families are being brought back together.
So this is a great demonstration of having a conversation. All right.
Right.
And we can either agree to disagree. What you've told me, I agree with you.
Right.
We can all agree, I think, with a child being taken away from their parent is
not cool.
That's shitty.
Oh, that is not
that's
cool.
Shitty,
not
right?
cool at
That's
all.
not cool. But I think I need to do more research on with my argument,
right?
And then maybe we can pick this up later because it was
next week. New topic.
What it was the way I was led to believe is that there are some things that are happening illegally that these people are not getting.
No, I think that's
treated
just
correctly.
I think that's just the right. That's the right. Not wanting immigrants here. They're illegal. No. They're illegal.
Well, no, for me, it's a lot of the left. It's a lot of the left saying that these people are being treated illegally, not appropriately.
Yeah. I understand that part.
No, bro, I love Taco Bell, bro.
The big influence for me, honestly, it's from a lot of my friends.
People spoke in episode 6.
A lot of my more left-leaning friends are very upset about this kind of stuff, and this is all this. And I'm very saturated by all the stuff that they feed me, and I get it. I try and do my research on both sides, but I'm getting fed a lot of shit from one side, and I understand that. I'm trying to run down the middle with it and develop my own opinion.
Statism.
But the stuff that I've read leads me to believe that there's something not right happening there, and there's probably some laws being broken.
You know what would really alleviate the situation is if we stop putting people who are trying to come over here in fucking detention centers. Instead, put them in houses with their families until their court date, until they're either deemed until they get asylum,
innocent until proven guilty, is what you're saying,
until they have to go back home. I think detention centers are the fucking worst thing, and it just. ICE just makes them.
I think one of the problems with that though is, and I'm just going to go on the other side now.
Right.
Is I feel like they have to vet them to understand if they're criminal or not. I'm not saying the kids, obviously.
But couldn't we build houses on the border? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we should totally do that with taxpayer dollars.
Well, I mean, fuck, dude, we're already paying taxes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My whole thing
double down.
What happened to Ellis Island?
It's not doubling down, dude.
Nah, taxation is theft. It's immoral.
Okay, so
they've already taken it from us.
Now, okay, maybe just make more taxes.
Johnny, think about this. Maybe
negative.
If it were positive to reallocate.
Sure, I get what you guys are saying.
Yeah, that's
but I don't
but
agree.
Any of the taxation is fucking wrong.
All taxation is theft.
Any of it.
It's immoral.
So we either close the borders and not have to worry about taxes, or we let everybody in and pay double taxes.
But yes. I don't understand why. I don't understand why it's such a big thing now, because most of the people that are here now at some point in time, your generation of family members were immigrants.
Yeah, we're all immigrants.
Yeah, so
well,
dude,
I'm not.
My great grandparents
You guys are
immigrants, straight up. Yeah, I know. Fuck you. All right, okay.
Hey, so
And
my
actually-
family came over legally, and the other half were here for a long time. I don't know the other half.
and my family was here already.
Yeah, your family came not by choice.
Your family was here when you were born.
No, Kenny's different.
Actually, yeah.
You just
Technically-
assumed his gender.
Exactly. You just assumed my fucking ethnicity. And my family actually was here. I'm mostly Native American,
Yeah,
bro.
he's part of the Tataho Nation.
Yeah. Grandma, full Native
That was an
American.
inside joke.
Great
No one will get
grandmother, full Native
Did you say
American.
ta-ta-ho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You'll
amazing.
get it.
That's
No one else will
amazing.
get that
Yeah,
one.
That's
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, it's inside joke,
All right.
people.
All right, I like it.
Sorry.
I'm the chief.
So let's listen to what,
sir.
You don't want to be. You
let's
don't
listen
want to be,
to
but
what this
you are.
fucking guy has to say.
Yeah, okay, continue with Rogan. Mr. Rogan.
All right, yeah. So we'll get back on to Mr.
He's
Rogan.
a sexy man,
He's
too,
gonna,
by the
we're
way.
Gonna, yeah, we're going to talk.
Mr. Jiu-Jitsu,
let him hear everything else
kickboxer.
about what he has to say about the thing. Yeah, we got heated there for a
He's
second,
wearing a
but
little
it is
hippie
what it
shirt,
is.
though.
Here we go. Let's see what Mr. Rogan has to say about it.
We got to get a trigger sound.
Triggered.
Taken away.
I'm gonna move him back just a little bit.
For the negative in things, instead of reinforcing ridiculous ideas because
shit,
you
did I
know
move
that
it,
that's
like,
what
way
your
too
team
far
supports.
back?
Like I see a lot of people online
Here it goes,
talking
here it
about
goes.
this immigrant issue, and they either don't have kids or they don't think it could happen to their kids. Their idea is, hey, shouldn't have fucking come over here. You get those kind of people. Broke the law. Shouldn't have fucking come over here if you could. You didn't want to get your kids separated. If you were in the presence of a woman who came over here from Guatemala and she's poor and she's starving and they're taking her baby away and she's wailing and screaming from a primal place in her DNA that the one thing she loves more than
I'm not a
anything
parent.
is being taken away. A
Can't
baby.
imagine.
If that doesn't freak you the fuck out, you're not a part of the team, man. You're missing it.
Now
You're
he's
missing
being
it.
divisive.
What are we here for? We're here for 100 years
Yeah,
or
what he's
whatever.
saying.
That's what we're here for.
is
If you want
just
to
hear it
spend
out.
100
Just
years
hear it
saying, hey, she shouldn't have fucking broke the law, I don't want you on the team. You're an asshole, right? And I don't give a fuck if you're right or left. I don't care if you're religious or I don't care if you're an atheist. If that's what you support, you're an asshole, and we don't want you on our team. Okay? So, but if you agree with certain economic policies that I don't agree with, and we could have a discussion about it, we could figure out why you agree, and we could figure out why people are allowing all of this money to get into politics. Why are we allowing all these special interest groups and lobbyists to interfere with our laws and influence our
not even that.
politicians
It's the fucking
and create
taxes.
all this shit that we don't want? Well,
Instead of
here's the
man's
number
names.
one reason. You can't just vote online. You can't just vote. It's not one person, one vote.
Right.
It's the Electoral College, and there's a lot of checks and balances that are in place. That's all wonderful and groovy, but it's not giving the trust to the people. The trust to the people that they're informed, that they can make their own decisions, that more people should be able to make these decisions. But they're happening now. That 28-year-old girl
hold on, pause real fast. Just
who
real quick.
won
It's almost over.
New
It's
York,
almost over.
I'll just talk over.
28-year-old
That's it.
Democratic
Come on.
socialist.
We can't keep
Whether
doing
I
this.
agree with her or not, I don't know if I do or
the fuck I
don't.
want.
I bet I agree with her on a lot of things. I think education should be free. I think we should figure out a way. If we could pay for bombs, we could pay for schools.
See, I know.
I think this idea that everybody should have health care, it's a great idea.
Nope.
Who the fuck wants people to not be healthy? Who wants people to be
All
hurt
wrong.
and not be able to fix it? Who wants?
Wait.
Are you really saying that struggling people should have to pay exorbitant amounts of money to get fixed when we could maybe chip in and help members of our team?
Dude,
Not
come
my
on,
stores.
man.
Can't fill it up.
Get the
Figure it
fuck
out
outta
yourself.
here.
I had to. You got lucky, bitch. You got lucky you don't have leukemia. You didn't break both your legs when you were 18
got
and your
lucky
parents
that
are
you got
dead. You
fortified
got lucky,
guns.
piece of shit. These are people on our team.
Right.
Because I'm not talking about people who are lazy, good for nothing, losers, mooching off the system. You're going to have that too. Well, we got to figure out how
Give
to
it a
educate
second.
people so that happens less and less.
Okay, so that right there. Go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead.
Well, it's over with now. But I'm just saying, like, it's all taxation. Taxation is theft.
That's
right?
what
so
he's talking
moral,
about.
Yeah, no, but he's saying that let's.
No, you know
He
didn't-
fucking got lucky,
he's
dude.
talking about
Right,
he's
right,
talking
you're right,
about
Jim.
corporatism. He's approaching this all wrong.
statism.
This is state. It's crony. It's crony. I don't want to say capitalism because it's not has nothing to do with capitalism.
Statism, bro.
It's crony corporatism is what we're dealing with. We have a fucking country that subsidizes certain businesses to give them an advantage over other businesses because the fucking government doesn't know how to fucking handle competition. And because they don't know how to
not free
handle
market.
competition, they create these fucking giant monopolies.
The government is a monopoly.
And when when they create these fucking monopolies, it takes away the bargaining aspect of capitalism, and that's why you have outrageous fucking prices.
Yes.
Fuck this guy. Fuck everything. Fuck that, dude.
I love Joe Rogan, but yeah, I get what he's saying.
Yeah, so I agree that there's some shit happening that's going to go on there that shouldn't be happening, right? We could probably handle that a little bit differently. I don't agree that we should all have to pay for fucking free schools and free healthcare and shit like that. If that tax or that fee was voluntary, then maybe I could get behind that. But because they're taking it from me anyway and I don't get to decide where the fuck it goes, then they can all go fuck themselves, as far as I'm concerned, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when they subsidize stuff, I mean, it kills competition. You don't have competition in the market, and because you don't have competition in the market, you can charge exorbitant amounts of fucking money for drugs, for schools, for just about everything. Fucking go to Walmart. Prices are fucking skyrocketing.
Yeah, but more so, it's more about the state. The state is controlling this. They are stealing your money by force, and he's talking about taking your money and redistributing it to wherever it is that we see fit for the greater good. That's still theft. It's your property.
That's fucking socialism.
I got a total different take on that.
Go ahead.
To me, he was saying that regardless of what our government is doing, that separating mothers from their children is wrong.
That was his first part of it.
Right.
Yeah, that was the first part.
I agree with that.
I think we all agreed on that.
Yeah.
Where I wanted to stop it was where he got off rail.
Before you go anywhere, I think that we would be a bunch of assholes to not agree with that.
Right.
So you have our
right
support
when I
there.
did say stop, wherever that was, if you go play it back, that's where he got derailed. Just so you know.
I agree with that part. The rest of that shit that he's talking about,
the end
everything
half,
being
the end
free,
part,
the end part or the end half or whatever. No.
Taxation is theft.
No.
Straight up theft.
Science.
That is true science right there.
Yeah, you're on board now. All right, guys. Are we good on this one?
We're good.
All right, we're going to take one more break, and then we'll be back and finish off this podcast for y'all. Like, subscribe, share, comment, disagree with us, get mad at one of us, doesn't matter.
Or get mad at all of us.
Probably me.
Whatever.
Probably me.
Yeah.
Or
no,
most likely him.
He's way cuter,
actually,
though.
Yeah.
Jamie's a cute.
I have to run the whole show, so like, I mean, it's.
Yeah, he's cute.
I can handle it. Go ahead.
We'll see you in a minute.
Peace.
I feel like
I love when I always say that too. I feel like
see how it makes me feel is like this.
Yes, tell us.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody fucking cares how any of you fags feel.
No. Don't be mad.
Don't be jelly,
Don't be
bro.
mad.
Why don't we do that
Like,
cop
it's
video?
not-
Shut up,
Yeah, we're gonna do
bitches.
it, but we gotta do the drug war, bro.
Shut
If we're gonna
up.
do it, we're gonna do it.
Bitches.
Let's do it.
All right, folks, we
Hello.
are back. We are still here recording episode number 7. We got a couple of things to talk to you guys about before we get out of here.
You know what's kind of crazy though, dude? Like, have you had drunk shits? You know what I'm saying?
Have you had
No,
the
we
drunk
get-
shits
yeah.
lately?
Bro.
After Taco Bell?
Bro.
Dude, do you guys want to hear one of my?
No, it was not. Curse your fucking mouth.
Do you guys want to hear one of my drunk stories?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, so I've been sober for 13 years, 14 years.
Yeah.
now. Okay, so
I was sober
and this is one of the things that led me to get
Congratulations,
sober.
by the way.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for me.
No one likes quitter.
It's actually good for you guys. I don't drink. Okay, so one night I was partying in Santa Cruz.
Cool.
And I was by myself. I used to do that a lot. I used to visit different bars.
Sounds very alcoholic.
Drink by myself, sit in my car, drink, whatever. So I was in Santa Cruz in the Red Room. And
Good.
and then okay, so I got fucking faded there. And on the way home there's a rest stop somewhere along the line. Well, the rest stop restrooms are broken and there was a porta potty.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh no.
Retro.
and I was taking a piss and I had my keys in my hand.
Why do they call it
turn
taking
into something
a
else?
piss? Just ask.
You would think it would be
You're leaving a piss,
yeah.
right? It's the just go ahead. Yeah.
So
observation.
So I'm peeing.
Johnny.
I have my keys in my hand. I pissed on my hand and dropped.
Damn it!
Dropped my keys
No, not in the toilet, right?
right in the fucking toilet.
Oh fuck!
Dude, I was by myself. I wasn't gonna call anybody to come help me. There was no cell phones back then anyway. I didn't have a
Yeah.
cell phone. So
Rotary phone.
I went in my car,
telegraph,
and I had a wire hanger.
No wire hangers.
So I got the wire hanger.
Me dearest.
I unraveled it. I got the hook, and I had to fish for my keys.
Did you get it?
And I was there for like an hour.
Oh.
And I finally got my keys out. And when I
thank
pulled
God
them
you
up,
were drunk.
I pulled my keys up, and there was fucking shit toilet paper hanging off my fucking keys.
Yeah,
dude, I had to shake everything off,
so
dude,
bad.
and like pick all the shit. I went over to the water fountain, and washed them off.
Where people they put their mouths on.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude,
Jesus!
Dude, I was so fucked up, and so I had a bottle opener on my fucking keychain. I immediately took that off and fucking threw that away.
I was gonna say open a beer.
Dude, I drove home. I drove home. My hands smelled like fucking shit.
Yeah,
dude.
well, I can imagine.
And that's why.
God damn, that's brutal.
Why
that's
I
when
don't
you
drink. I'm such a bad alcoholic, dude.
That's horrible, bro. That's so horrible. God damn it.
Yeah.
That's a great story. But okay.
Oh, man.
So, anyways, you get the bad shits, right?
Dude,
I've had those,
especially after Taco Bell.
And it's like, no.
The Corona shits I've had.
No.
Bad.
Jack in the Box is way worse, bro. McDonald's, hey, so check this out. McDonald's, when you eat that shit, every fart smells like shit and fries. It's weird. It's like that grease, like
it's the grease.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe everyone's body's different, but like Taco Bell,
science, bro. It's
hands
science.
Down the worst.
No, it's science.
Hands down the worst.
No.
Are you
Where
kidding me?
are you
That's
going with
pseudoscience
this?
It just
right there.
slides right out.
That's not.
No,
Batman.
because there's lettuce in that shit, so it's just fucking fiber. Also, kind of. It's
all
like,
I'm gonna say is tacos.
Clean,
man.
bro. It's all clean, dog.
Tacos.
Yeah,
Nope.
tacos.
Okay, get to your point.
So you ever fucking shitted, like when you're like really fucking got a shit bad and you start rubbing your legs, bro, and you're like sweating and you have to fucking peel off your shirt and you're just sitting there on the toilet and you're like, God, I'll never drink again. Have you had that? No, I have. All right, so moving right along.
Well, so my point
what
was,
the fuck?
Bro,
my point was this.
Science, dog.
My point was this.
Yeah.
Oh wait, should I not show it? I probably shouldn't even show that.
No, you shouldn't show this.
I should not show
No, you
that. My
shouldn't
point
show
was to show you guys this.
Yeah. We
Here
gotta
it is.
mute it in a second.
Poop shotgun.
Poop
he said.
shotgun.
Ready? Here we go.
Oh, this
Here we
guy's
go.
shotgunning a beer on the toilet and poop. Yeah.
I was not fucking ready for that.
That
dude.
is also when you
That
quit
was not
drinking. When
ready
you
for that. Oh my god!
So his story is shitty, but this guy just like literally has poop shotgun sitting on the toilet, cracks the beer, fucking shotguns it, poops all over the toilet.
Dude, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He totally
He
missed the
fucking
whole.
he didn't
in
even
the
have
toilet.
time to rub his legs, bro.
Shit all in the
Zero
back of the
time.
fucking.
He broke it on his head.
That was not
These are the
shotgunned it.
things. Yeah, Jamie brought this
And
story
then
to us again.
he fucking Ace Ventura'd it out the back of him, and
Yeah.
it fucking
Oh,
hits
yeah.
the backboard,
Yeah.
and it fucking lands on the
backboard.
fucking the toilet lands on the seat. Oh, it was amazing.
Fuck yeah.
Wrong.
Just
That was great. Sorry, you guys can't watch that one.
Kenny over there.
Kenny is
Look at his
okay, so in case you guys are looking, it was a guy chugs
he has an
beer and
experience-
shits.
Yeah,
Like,
he
that's
hasn't
what I typed
experienced
in.
episode 5,
It
so
was
he's
good.
unprepared.
It was good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Brought to you by
close
the
that
same
one.
guy that brought you cake farts.
Cake.
You're welcome,
Yes.
ladies
You're
and
welcome.
gentlemen. You're
Yeah.
welcome. It's what I'm here for.
this is science.
It's all that very wholesome, child-friendly, family-friendly
We're here
content.
to educate you people.
No.
That's what I'm here to do
Yes.
for you.
No.
So
Stay out of the fucking water. Be careful when you drink, when you shit. I mean, that's
What
just,
the
yeah.
fuck?
It's bad.
Put your keys down, or,
Yeah,
or in
don't-
your
yeah.
pocket. Put your keys in your pocket.
Yeah. There's this thing called a pocket, or the
Yeah.
carabiners you
Gotta
can
put
like
it-
clip
put
on
it in
your
your pocket.
fucking belt loop. Come on now.
I don't condone any of this
Yeah,
shit.
whatever.
any of that shit, like literally.
No.
Okay,
No,
I'm
Basically,
just
what he's
saying.
doing is calling us a shit show right now.
pretty much.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Come on,
Come on.
Me and Johnny get it.
I get it. I like it.
Yeah, all right.
I'm down with that.
I'm getting it.
Talking about shit because there's poop.
He's slowly coming around.
I'm coming around.
Sorry, Kenny. Hashtag episode 5. The standard.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
You guys want to see some? You guys want to see some stuff that's going to aggravate you? Or you guys
Sure.
want to go into the next freedom topic? Because this is going to go on for a while. I
Yeah,
feel
let's do
like.
the drug war. Come on,
Okay.
let's do this.
Okay, so we got
do this. Let's hammer
our
this.
freedom topic. Number 2, we're going to talk about the drug war. Hashtag war on drugs.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it. I know Johnny and Kenny got something to say
Yeah.
about this. Kenny, you want to fire off on this one?
Sure, why
Since
not?
he's not talking much.
Yeah.
He's victimized.
You guys are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm sorry to do that to
Freedom
you, but
fighters
we
are
had to
welcome.
do it. We had to do it.
Yeah, we got to know about this stuff, dude.
We have to know about this guy who can't hit the fucking shitter, you know?
With great power comes great responsibility.
Okay, stop fucking doing that.
That's Spider-Man, dude.
So mad.
All right, so
Bro, Batman can steal whatever he wants, bro. Freedom. First Amendment.
So the war on drugs started basically in 1971.
Nixon.
Nixon coined the term war on drugs when basically he said they were going to take a war on the drug epidemic that was plaguing America. It's a term that's only mainly used in America.
Yeah.
It's not used anywhere else in the world, basically.
What drug was prevalent at that time? Was it heroin?
Yeah, so heroin and marijuana.
Yeah, I was going to say weed, too.
Wait, during the
60s?
Nixon administration.
60s? Yeah.
71.
Oh, yeah.
The hippies.
They were almost into cocaine.
Yeah.
Kind of look like Joe
Okay.
Rogan's shirt, just so you know. Okay,
LSD,
continue.
probably.
So basically, June 18th, 1971 is when Nixon used the term war on drugs, and it was coined thereafter by the government.
Yeah. And then Reagan.
Yeah, so then you get into
The 80s.
Vietnam vets coming back, where they had to be drug tested before they were allowed to come back into the country. If you failed a drug test, you weren't allowed back into the United States till you actually could pass.
Are you? Wait, is that a joke?
No, I'm dead serious.
No. So U.S. citizens could not come back into the fucking U.S. after fighting for their country.
For a victimless
If you
crime.
tested positive for heroin, you were not allowed back into the United States until you tested
You were clean.
negative.
Yeah.
Until you were clean.
Oh my God!
Forget about traveling freely.
Also, like,
Right?
I will say two things on that. I will say, like, fuck heroin first of all, in my opinion.
Yep.
But also, why the fuck should anybody be able to tell me what I can do to my body?
Right.
Right? Isn't that what we're kind of getting at
none
here?
of us are saying, like,
What the
heroin's
fuck?
a good thing. We're saying is it's your choice to do whatever you want
It's a
to your own body. It's
principle.
a victimless crime, man.
It's a principle.
Yeah, it's not hurting.
But you got to remember the time that we were
Sure.
in. I mean, we're coming out of the 50s into the 60s. It was still family-oriented America.
Government controlled.
Yeah, like everything was really like
rigid or like
was really conservative.
cookie cutter-ish.
Yeah, was really conservative up until the 90s or whatever. Even the 80s were kind of conservative.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Bill
go
Clinton. Had to get a little snipe in there.
So back in 71, drug abuse was considered public enemy number one. Anybody that was on drugs was criminalized and basically sent to prison. This is after our government was shipping massive amounts of heroin and opiates into the ghettos.
Yep.
To try to
CIA operations.
Right. To try to stop the whole Black Panther movement that was going on. So that's when that started. Annually, our government spends $51 billion on the drug war.
A year, right?
A year.
A year.
So annually is a year. Yeah.
That's a lot.
I read a thing, I believe it was around the year 2000, that when the article was out, that we spent $1 trillion up to that point.
Correct.
That's a lie.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I agree that we're spending that amount of money, but I disagree that that's what the money's being used for.
Oh, well, yeah. But that was up to that point.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy, because think about what it is now.
In 2011, the UN deemed our war on drugs a failure.
Oh, yeah.
So now
I
think we deemed it a failure, or I deemed it a failure.
Yeah,
when I first heard about it.
Yeah, I feel like the freedom fighters know that.
Yeah. So 2011, they deemed it a failure. They're now trying to adapt the more approach that Sweden uses, where it's education, rehabilitation, free open usage.
Dude, and they're criminals, dude. But I'm just saying that Sweden is a criminal because they have Swedish meatballs and they stole that from Italy. Just letting you guys know that.
All right,
science.
you know what? They can have them.
No,
they can
I'm just
have
telling. I'm just
meatballs.
fucking saying, bro.
Swedish
this is
meatballs
like,
are bomb.
No,
They're
it's
different.
still
They're
fucking. It should
different.
be a felony.
I love Swedish meatballs.
What's the difference?
Yeah, tell us, Ken.
They're sweeter.
The gravy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they're sweeter.
Oh, instead of red sauce, they're in gravy.
Yeah.
They're in Kenny sauce.
Which are not the fucking same thing, by the way. Red sauce and gravy, completely fucking different. Anyway, let's
We got sidetracked there. Sorry.
Let's move.
I was just trying to bring science into this.
Let's stay on.
So pretty much what's considered as like an illegal drug would be heroin, cocaine, meth, and then marijuana. Those are kind of like how they break.
They're all in
down.
the same class, right?
Right. They would be considered class 1 felonies. Up until just recently, marijuana was considered a class A or class.
So what he's saying is
Class
bath
1
salts is
felony.
totally cool. That's what he said.
No, I'm not saying that.
And you should just go buy it at like Bed Bath & Beyond and just fucking snort it. It's awesome.
It's
Yeah.
not.
I don't think that's.
That is definitely not what I'm.
Fireworks outside, a little freedom going on outside.
I don't think that.
Outside of the command
those are
bunker. We could be
literally
getting attacked
what they
outside of
are.
the command bunker, just so
Yeah.
you know.
So basically, if you get caught on your first offense with heroin, it's a $20,000 fine and anywhere from 2 to 4 years in prison. The crazy thing is, a crystal meth, depending on how much you have on you, it varies as far as the fine and the prison.
So it could be
term.
lesser than marijuana,
Right.
or
yeah.
up until recently.
Right, up until recently.
Wow.
Cocaine. is
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I could literally get caught with weed or crystal meth and possibly serve the same amount of jail time.
Yes.
Especially if you had more weed than
That-
you had. Yeah.
Is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's a white man's drug, man.
What, weed?
Which one?
No.
Oh, meth.
Like
Meth,
dude.
Meth, dude. They're not
my
going to put
God.
In our hometown, I feel like there's just as many
Yeah, I mean,
your people.
it
as
is
there's
what it
my
is.
people.
No, you guys manufacture
I feel
it.
so. The way I look at it is
It's called-
that,
You guys are the chemists, dude.
crystal.
We're just the fucking
Bro,
consumers.
we keep bringing in these Norwegian fucking neurosurgeons, and they keep creating this shit, bro.
God damn it, Chris! Crystal meth is
Why
an
is it always gotta be
everyman's
race
drug.
with you people?
It's an
So-
everyman's.
What do you mean, you people?
I mean, you people.
So check it out. Here's the crazy part. So if you get caught with cocaine on your
Hey,
first
real
offense,
quick, what the fuck is
Wait,
that on the bottom?
Johnny, hold up.
Look at that.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's a froggy.
frog.
We got a frog in the command bunker, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, he just fell.
and he's cute.
Did
Go
he,
lick it.
he infiltrated?
Yeah, he infiltrated.
So your first offense with cocaine is $1,000, and then it's like anywhere for a year up in jail. Here's the crazy part: anything after you have your first offense, it's only $2,500, and it could be 2 years to 90 days in prison
Okay. Yeah.
for cocaine.
So they're like, oh, all right, get out of here.
So okay. So here we go. So we got what from the drug war? We got more. Yeah, right.
Incarceration.
We got more crimes, more
Mass-
people incarcerated,
massive
right?
incarceration.
We
correct.
have a death toll, which never gets fucking talked about.
No.
Never on the media.
Only when you're Bernie Sanders and
Well,
he talks about opiate use. That's
but that was the only time. Yeah.
So
Well,
speaking of that,
but
really
still-
quick.
yeah.
I
So
was
in
gonna say.
the summer or the spring of 71, they did a study, and the U.S. military found that only 2% worldwide, 2% of the world use opiates, right?
Right.
The
Wow.
spring of 71,
2%.
2%, that's it. The spring of 71, 2 congressmen took that 2% and added 13% to it and said that 15% of the servicemen and women that came back were hooked
we're
on
on
opiates.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
To start the whole...
Just like in
war
Afghanistan,
against
they're
drugs.
protecting the fields, bro.
Instead of
Have you
burning
heard?
them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, what else did it get us? It got us more gangs. That's how they finance their shit.
Right.
You got the cartels, all the drug kingpins. So we're getting all this shit from
Well-
this fucking.
And then you get okay. So the war on drugs starts, right? And at this time, it's the 1980s, and I'm in school, and Nancy Reagan comes out with this DARE program,
Old balls.
basically indoctrinating kids, getting them ready
Hashtag old balls.
to be drug users. Because I didn't learn anything but drugs are cool off of that shit.
Yeah. Like,
you
I
want to
totally
know the
wanna
crazy? So here's the
Yeah.
crazy thing on that. I'm glad you brought that up. So
Don't do drugs.
I went to my brother's
Unless
house
you want to.
on Saturday for a family barbecue,
Freedom.
and I'm coming out of Safeway by his house, and there are kids out in front of Safeway talking about the DARE program again.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The DARE program was live and
They're
well
bringing
when I
it
was in school
back.
too.
yeah. So
FYI.
they're bringing that back. So the girl was like, "Oh, have you heard about the DARE program?" And literally,
Have you heard,
as I'm pushing my car past her, I say, "Yeah, I have," and it didn't work.
Ooh.
Nice.
And just kept pushing my car. to
And
my
then they're
car.
like, what
she
is
was
that
like,
crazy guy saying?
Actually, blah 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 %. I was like, lies,
Yeah.
and kept it
Nope.
moving.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like,
Sorry.
no.
I'm the result of DARE.
Sorry, not to. Yeah.
It did not help. It didn't. I lived in say a higher crime area in a ghetto. There was a lot of drugs. I seen adult men who were at home who didn't have jobs. All they did was wait for the 1st and the 15th so they could go score drugs. And I would watch these guys get high on PCP and do fucking circles on the ground naked until the cops came.
That sounds like a good time. You're not talking me out of this now.
So I mean, I've seen the height of the DARE program during the height of the drug war in the 1980s, and it didn't change anything for me. It didn't stop me from doing drugs. It didn't
cocaine was rampant during the 80s,
yeah.
Even during that.
Yeah,
shit.
Well, I mean that's when we introduced crack.
So government.
Ricky Ross.
Down, right?
Ricky Ross was a distributor out of L.A.
Thank you, CIA.
He worked with the CIA. He would distribute all these drugs all this cocaine to lower level guys. Then the DEA would come in and bust all these lower level guys, confiscate all the money, and it would go to the government. Meanwhile, Ricky Ross was still distributing cocaine to everybody under the radar. And then until he was no longer of value to the CIA, and then boom, he's busted. There was a reporter named Gary Webb who broke this story, and basically what was going on is,
what movie is this?
This was
I know that it's real.
Kill the Messenger.
Yeah.
So there's a movie called Kill the Messenger.
It's real, but I was bringing up the movie. Yeah.
So basically during the 1980s or 70s and 80s, the Russians got into South America, and they were trying to set up communism in South America at the time. And Reagan used the drug war to fund guerrillas to fight.
Iran Contra.
It was part of that too. Yeah. So, but this was going on in South America. So they were trying to establish communism in Venezuela. So all these years later,
that's where they came up with the Contra fighters.
Right.
Is from
Right. So Reagan's using all this drug money to fund these Contra fighters.
I really want an AK-47.
Me too, dude. Yeah. I would love one.
I would love it.
So
it just made me think of that.
So we're funding all these guerrillas who are fighting Russian commies in South America, and they're getting the money through. They're moving drugs from South America through Mexico into the United States,
and then moving weapons and sunglasses and whatnot back
the other way.
Back the other way.
Yeah.
The movie that you're referring to that talks about that is called Made in America, which I've referenced. No. I'm saying the movie that talks about the whole Contra.
Oh yeah.
It's called Made in America.
Right.
And
they talk about Ollie North and
Tom
all that.
Cruise.
Yeah.
There was this other movie called Real Life.
Tom Cruise.
And then basically they came up with the Iran part of that afterwards. After that failed,
and then they tripped over Iraq.
They came up with
the Iran and they tripped over Iraq. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
So, anyways.
So we had Reagan funding the guerrillas in South America, moving drugs back and forth, basically selling drugs
Clear present danger.
Selling drugs to the ghettos in L.A. and in New York, and simultaneously hooking people on drugs, stealing the money back, spending money, saying that they're combating the drug problem in the United States
when they're not.
And they're not. Yeah. All this money is going to fight some underground war that we don't know anything about.
And that's when he had his wife come up with the whole DARE program.
Yeah. Yeah.
The DARE program was come up by the First Lady?
Yes.
Between
Nancy
the First
Reagan.
Lady and the CIA and the president.
She was she was one of those the spokesperson.
So it's kind of like I mean, if we look back at like Michelle Obama, what her like
well, she has a dick, so
she was doing an education thing.
Yeah, she was Also, well, I mean, come on, DARE was education. It was a drug.
Well, her thing was
awareness.
More like physical.
It was indoctrination. Yeah.
Right.
It was indoctrination.
Yeah. Also, so let's think about this also on the drug war, right?
Wait, hold
your property is also your person, right? So you have your own property. This goes along with the Fourth Amendment, right? So you have the right to do whatever you want if you're not hurting anyone, correct? Would you not agree with that?
In my opinion, yes.
Yeah.
In a perspective of freedom, yes.
However, operating in the confines of the society that we live in with our current
System.
legislative
Sure.
system, judicial system, whatever the fuck.
Easy for you to say.
Laws.
Toss.
Yeah,
Nice.
they say that that's illegal, which I'm allowed to, through my First Amendment,
Right.
disagree with.
Yes.
I'm allowed to say
Freedom.
that can go fuck itself.
Have you heard, bro? Yeah. Freedom.
Don't agree with it.
No. Well, he doesn't mean the freedom part.
I agree with the freedom part.
Yeah, I know what you meant, but I want to clarify.
Guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna burp. I didn't.
Oh,
Sorry.
He almost had a burp on deck.
Yeah, I
He
tried.
almost did the poop thing when he burped.
It I know. I almost forced it out. It was like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
All right.
Got it.
All right. So on the drug war, what are our final thoughts and what do we think about it? Poo poo.
So
Poo-poo caca?
what? So I know I didn't talk a whole lot through the whole thing.
Good.
What I think is that nobody should be allowed to tell me what I can or cannot do with my own body.
Yes, sir. I agree with that 100%.
I understand this kind of goes back on my other thing with the whole preservation of life thing. I understand like why people. I understand why people want to inhibit certain things to happen because they make us live longer. These things are detrimental to your health. I get it. You shouldn't smoke. You shouldn't drink.
Emotions.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't do heroin, whatever. I should be allowed to smoke, drink, and do heroin to my fucking to whatever the fuck tune
Man,
I want to
shit
do
on
it.
your toilet.
And shit
Yeah.
on and around my toilet,
Right.
and then shotgun a beer, and then
Shit again.
and then fire a fucking automatic weapon into the sky.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Freedom.
Don't fucking tell me what I can or cannot do, and I don't like that. I don't like that.
Huh? Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Chris, got some thoughts here,
Yeah.
bud?
I agree. I agree mostly that you should
Well, nobody should fire a weapon into the air. I
you
get
should
that. It was
you should be
hyperbole.
able to.
I knew
It
what
was
you meant.
hyperbole.
Your body is yours. Nobody has the rights to your body.
Your property. Yeah, right.
Don't worry about how many beers I have, okay? First of all. Are you counting beers?
Yes.
No, not
All right.
at all.
We're back. Thanks again, folks.
Yeah.
Kenny, hit it.
Kenny.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, share
Facebook.
on Facebook, YouTube, Google Drive.
Ooh.
Coming into SoundCloud soon for your long commute. Once again, thanks for the support. Keep watching. Keep fighting.
Comment the fuck out of it.
Please do.
Yeah. And like our shit. Hey, like our shit on YouTube. We need more likes, subscribes.
We need more subscribers.
Do it.
Yeah.
We need them.
Spread the word of freedom.
Yeah.
We need them. Freedom fighters, come on. Come
on
through
now.
for us.
Come on, freedom fighters.
All right, so we got a little wrap up for you.
Here's a wrap up.
Wrap up is Batman loves Taco Bell, asshole.
I do.
No, you don't.
I am
You're not Batman. Stop.
I thought I was.
Stay the fuck out of my shit, government asshole.
Yep.
Fourth Amendment.
All right. Still stay out of the water, asshole.
Yeah, always stay the fuck out of the water.
No
Why,
reason to
why
be
would
there.
you ever go in
Yeah,
there?
we
No
don't
reason.
need dead
Yeah.
freedom fighters. Stay the fuck out of the water.
Longboarding is cool, asshole.
Really is.
Debatable.
Fine. All right. Use protection, asshole.
Yeah.
Or not. You know, depending on what your situation
Freedom.
is. You know?
Or yeah, just put it
Yeah.
in the pooper.
There's that. Always the thing. And fuck your war on drugs, asshole.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
Fuck you, Nancy Reagan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it for us, Freedom Fighters. Thank you guys once again for joining us on our Freedom First podcast. Remember, keep fighting a good fight and don't trust your leaders. We out.
Punk rock, brah.
Peace.
Thanks again, folks.